Oh boy.
Alright, let's make sure, let us confirm the liveness on Twitch. We are live!
Hello, people!
If I could just get to the channel to see it as well.
It's not going live for me yet.
Same.
Hey, there it is.
Is it? Okay. Please. Please, Desu.
Going live for me.
There
Hello,
we are.
people! There we are.
There
Now
we
we're
are.
live.
I got a tweet. Wait, I got a tweet.
That's not what I
I
want.
gotta do my job.
Excellent. We're here. Hi. Okay.
Yay!
Cool.
Pause that. Okay.
Yes. So it's been a month, and
Whoa!
wow, it doesn't feel like it because real life has been a mighty cluster. I'm in a new place. Literally, not figuratively speaking. Maybe figuratively as well. I don't know. Anyhow, let's run through our usual intro here, ladies and gentlemen, and then I'll cover the usual rules, and then we'll dive into picking up where we left off. I'll recap as per the usual. Hello to anybody who's sliding into our Twitch chat. Welcome, welcome.
What's up, Shane?
Hi, Shane. All right, so Rinthia, of course, is the world in which your wishes can be granted if you pass the test. And our wishmakers have yet to understand what the test even is. All right, so without further ado, I am Jess, the DM, at Little Cup of Joe on Twitter. You may call me Jess, Joe, Jessica, or whatever. I answer to all those things. I am
including whatever.
Sometimes, yes. You can literally call me whatever, and I might ignore you. But I'm kind of like a cat that way. So, I am the DM. I am a critter artist. Sometimes, when I have time, I habitually never finish things. A voice actor by side hustle trade, and a designer by day. So those are all the things I do, and I guide all of these lovely folks through the world of Rinthia. Going up next, Chris.
Hello! I am Chris. I go by Big Damn Artist on the interwebs or PDA. Anything works. I am a filmmaker, visual effects artist, motion graphics artist, all of that kind of fun stuff. I play D&D is the closest thing to a hobby that I have. And you can find me at Big Dumb Artist on Twitter. Go to zangrathordigital.ca or at zangrathord if you want to find my movie stuff. And yeah, that's me.
Awesome. Next up, Lissi.
Hi, it's Lissi.
I think she's sorting her spell cards.
I'm sorry, there's a lot. I am the Doofus Face on Twitter. Doofus Face on Tumblr. I do our art. I do the social media. Sometimes I split with Jess.
Yeah, we kind of share, but she does a lot of it. She's the chattier one on the Wishmakers Twitter.
I forget to tweet when we go live. And I make our GIF sets.
Yes.
Either or, one for each of you.
Yes.
And we have our poster is up.
Yay! We have character art!
Our official height chart is up on our Twitter, which is the _Wishmakers.
You can find it right down there
Yes.
below me.
I forgot my own. It is, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how you got here, so you know.
Hopefully that's how you got here.
It's the same as the Twitch.
I mean, if you just randomly, you found us randomly on Twitch, that's cool too. Welcome.
Well, yeah, we need people to subscribe on YouTube.
Yes,
so we
please.
get a custom URL.
Yes, please.
So it all matches.
Yes, please.
Except for Tumblr, which is Wishmakers D&D, as in DN, no, and then D.
Indeed.
DND, Durender, as they say.
Speaking of that, if all of you are interested in tweeting about the things that you watch tonight or any night you watch us, There is a little hashtag off in the lower right corner. I hope, yeah, I'm pointing in the right direction. The lower right corner. Our hashtag is Wishmakers D&D. So feel free to tweet about the things that happen that you enjoy and try to spread the word about us.
And it is definitely not hashtag the Wishmakers like I always do. So
Thanks, Chris.
yeah, I'm getting better.
Like, the branding thing is a little challenging, you see, because the Wishmakers is...
There's a lot of Wishmakers
yeah,
things.
there's Wishmakers things,
Yeah.
so some people have just staked the stuff already and whatever, but we're using it as best we can.
Chris also made the little bot to say stuff.
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
I was gonna look into that in the last month, and I did
Chris
it.
is the bot master as well.
It's exclamation class. Is it class?
Yes.
Cat exclamation cat class.
There's exclamation cast, exclamation class, and one of the ones that I can't remember right now.
Yeah.
I didn't know he added.
But they rotate. They automatically go.
They'll pop up periodically, so if you forget or you're new and you want to know who these people are or whatever, you will see them. So next up, Linda.
I'm Linda, Tricky Minstrel on Twitter. Poet, fortune teller. That's about it for me. I play Arzalan, the Fire Ganassi lore bard. Supposed to be charming. I'm not. It's working out so far.
Also, P.S. She's like a D&D veteran of too many years.
Yes, I played second edition.
Exactly.
When it was pretty much the edition, so...
So, yeah. Cool. And last but certainly not least, Mike.
Hey guys, my name is Mike, at Mike _Mares on Twitter. I'm a historian, a gamer, occasional DM, and a lover of games. And I play Xellos, the House Elven Wizard / Ranger.
Awesome.
That's about it for me.
Yes.
I like how only half of us bothered to name our characters.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I'm Sah'Shad, the Snow Leopard,
I
Tabaxi,
forget one thing.
Rogue Druid.
Just assume you know by now.
Yeah, we're like not. We haven't got. We're a month out from our last session. We've lost our groove
Back
a
into
little.
it, back into it.
Give us a slight break. Awesome. Okay, so that's everybody here. Wow, welcome to all of our folks that have popped into the chat. Thank you for showing up. We love you.
Announcements?
Yes. Let's see. We have some announcements, or at least I think.
I guess I can pimp a thing.
Yeah,
two things, actually.
Pimp your stuff, guys.
So, as I said, I'm filmmaker, motion graphic. I put out a new demo reel here last week and a half ago. So if you want to see that, it's on youtube.com/SangreDoorDigital, and you can find that. I will throw the link in the chat because I understand that it's something a little hard to get the spelling from just hearing it. And then the other thing that I'm going to pimp is that my short film, Skinner, which is like a horror thriller sort of thing that we made last year, is being officially released on the internet October 31st, Halloween.
Spooky.
So if you want to be notified about all that kind of stuff, hit up either me or Zangrathor on Twitter, which, as I said, is at BigDamnArtist or at ZangrathorD. And so there's lots of new fun stuff coming from me, and I'm working on some new projects that will be coming out in the next couple weeks, hopefully.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I will be at Anime NYC with Wishmakers prints
Yes.
and Critical Role prints. Probably, I hope, if I have time. I don't. Yeah, it's an anime convention, but I don't really watch anime, so.
Good place for you then.
I do that every time. They're the only ones I know. There will be BNHA, but
Nice.
D&D AUs. So
Nice.
all our favorite superheroes in fantasy clothing.
Excellent.
May or may not be trying a thing with the logo that Jess knows about.
Okay. Oh I think your camera's frozen on my screen.
Yeah, Lizzie, your camera's frozen.
That's great. That's fantastic. That's great.
I was wondering because I'm like, wow, she's just really into those cards and talking.
It's not even. I'm not even moving my mouth.
Apologies, the cameras are gonna like get all janky now, but hopefully it will be okay.
Well, there's no names, so it doesn't matter.
No, that's true.
Just making more work for me and
Everybody,
the VOD.
just turn off your videos and turn it back on again. Why is it not working?
I don't know. Yeah, we see your name. That's cool.
I know, right? Great. That's a great thing right there.
And before I forget, once again, because there may be new viewers, Arzalan is male.
Oh right.
Every week.
Hey, we can see you.
there you
Hey,
are.
there you are. Now you're at the end of the line, but whatever. It's fine. Apologies, technical weirdness. Oh yes.
Friends at Venture Maidens. Actually, I bought this. This isn't free. That made it sound like it was free. But it's not.
But she's a big fan of Venture Maidens. I have only listened to a little bit of it, but I'm digging it.
And our buddy, is he here? He's here
I don't
somewhere,
know.
probably.
She has a beautiful custom-made dice tray.
so pretty.
And
It's
who made that for you?
It's Nerdist Woodworking.
Nerdist Woodworking, you guys. Really beautiful stuff.
It's really deep. There's a lot in there.
What kind of wood is that?
Spalted tamarind, y'all.
Ooh,
Also, Die Hard Dice gave me a free one.
super cool. So, yay, D&D gear. We like stuff. Oh, well, you know.
I'm sorry.
Lissi is getting all the product stuff, and yes, she has quite the collection already.
That's it for the next 50 years.
Yes, well. So, I think that covers all of that. As far as the stream itself and this particular game, we are playing D&D 5e. I am rules lazy, story devoted, so we're not really gonna go really heavy on the rules. Battles are theater of the mind. I don't do battle maps. Kind of fudge that stuff a little bit in favor of what works for the characters and the storyline, and as long as there's no, I trust these guys to roll their dice safely. There's no cheating. We're all nice people here.
I actually roll my dice really unsafely. I just chuck them at the wall. And I figure whatever is just sticking straight out is,
Yeah.
is what I go with.
Awesome. YOLO.
That's how you do it, y'all.
I used to use a potato cannon, but kept breaking.
Maybe we should change that to YORO. You only roll once.
I tried that, but fortunately I have wooden walls, so they kept flying back at me.
The acrylic shards were really becoming a problem.
Yikes. So in any case, if you just don't get hung up on the rules watching this. If you are big into the technicalities of D&D, this is probably not your show to watch. I'm sorry. But I hope you stick with us anyway. If you like story, that is what you are here for. Congratulations. Hopefully you have hit gold. What else? Rinthia is a homebrew world. It's completely original. It, however, exists within the D&D multiverse in such that the people who arrive here can be from any D&D world ever. All are open. It is its own world, and people have a gateway to it. So these folks are all from completely different worlds within the D&D multiverse. On that subject, I don't think I've mentioned this before, but each player character has something that I call a Homeworld Bonus. So they basically get a unique feature or ability. It's not usually anything too crazy, but it's just an additional little feature that they get that is unique to them due to the conditions from their home world.
Like, for reference, like Sah'Shad, because he's a snow leopard, he grew up in the mountains. I have resistance to cold damage.
Yes.
So it's not anything crazy, but it's a nice little...
Exactly. And for instance, like Ashenlock, the NPC that I have, his world that he comes from is perpetually quite literally in darkness, so he actually has dark vision, which would be unusual for a human.
And some of the homeworld advantages are really dumb.
I let the players choose them and create them themselves, so...
I had a lot of advantages, so I was like, let's make a really dumb one.
Yes.
Which hasn't come into effect yet. I'm waiting for it.
You mean it wasn't infinite bread?
But it's close.
Blessing of the bread god.
It's close.
Yeah, no. So yeah, there's that. And then I also have rather liberally stolen the concept of story points from the Doctor Who RPG. Because I really liked the way they worked. As a quick recap, essentially each character or each player starts with 3 story points that they can burn in increments of 1, 2, or 3. The more you burn at once, the more powerful the effect. If you just need a little boost in order to, maybe succeed on a roll and that you didn't do so well on, you can burn 1 point and choose to do that. If you burn 2 or 3, that's to the point where you can kind of try to choose something that may alter the outcome of an event or a part of the story. For instance, say there's a particular item you need to get into some other locale or something like that, and you choose to have that item on you somehow. You contrive story-wise how that happens. It needs to make sense and be somewhat logical. But you can choose to have that happen, and within reason I will allow it, and then you can do that thing. So that's more or less how they work. I think that's it for the custom rules. We don't track inventory and components and things like that very heavily. I'm not into that. I just assume that the characters are smart enough that they're going to restock when they're in a village where they can do that. So... we've gone over the Twitter and the YouTube, so please subscribe or follow us if you haven't. And I think with that, we're ready. Are we ready? Are y'all ready?
Yeah, ready.
All right. So with that, we're going to dive into the recap. So, this is session 4. Previously, after waiting several hours within the ruined guard tower for an inconvenient storm to pass, you set out to resume your hunt for Old Hedda's daughter, Firenze. As you prepared to leave, however, Arzalan discovered one of his few belongings, an obsidian shard, missing. You all identified the thief readily enough, and after some frustrating scuffling and a madcap chase through the woods, you finally cornered the boggle within a cavern and retrieved the various goods he'd stolen from several of you. You exacted swift justice on the creature and prepared to resume your journey, until all of you save Xellos were distracted by a frightful-looking carved stone door within the cavern. While the door's looming presence and depictions of decay and undeath rattled all of you, Corke in particular seemed stricken by something more than dread. Unwilling to linger any further, you all fled the cavern, where you rejoined Xellos outside. On mention of a skeletal dragon depicted on the door's design, he seemed quite eager to go have a look for himself, but Ashenlock forcibly detained him while all of you convinced him not to go. With your day gone to the chase and the unsettling encounter, you retraced your steps back to your makeshift shelter inside the broken tower, and you settled down to rest under the full moon, as the night began to fill with deep, monstrous howling. So, let's proceed.
So we did establish that Corke had set up a protection rune outside.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I told all of you. I rewatched it, so I know.
Yeah, you set up a ward, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, as the last signs of the daylight die away, you settle in for the night within the small crumbled watchtower that's become your waypoint in this forest as of late. You've all sorted your turns at the watch, set your wards and barriers to help defend yourselves from the creatures that stalk these woods at night. Sleep feels out of reach for most of you this night. The memory of the scenes carved deeply onto that ancient door still haunt you, vividly returning anytime you try to close your eyes. And with it, the sense of dread that the very presence of that portal inspired. Something nags. It felt horrible, frightening, and familiar. Arzalan. The alien nature of those images on the door to you did nothing to lessen its horror. For something so foreign to remain so vividly imprinted on your mind's eye gives you a shiver each time you turn it over in your mind. And the woman at the top of the door's design, spider-like, beautiful, terrible, keeps returning to your attention, much as you wish it wouldn't. Sah'Shad. The very horrors that brought you in search of Rinthia were depicted on that door. You know it. You know well the twisted, shadowy tendrils and their deathly grasp on the land and people. A coldness, like a stone, sinks into your heart. Could it even be here, in this place? As if in answer, the faint pulse from your pendant sings to you once, twice. Ding, ding. Xellos. Though you did not see the door, the thought of it too coils around your mind. You know that just one creature that could be described as that skeletal dragon image was, and you wonder, could it be the same? Could this be the first clue of your path? Corke. The torturous sounds you heard still echo in your mind, no matter your efforts to forget them. You're used to cold, but somehow it feels as though a bone-deep chill has caught hold of you, even with the campfire nearby. A soft warmth encloses you then, the faint scent of earth and pine. Ash's cloak, tattered though it is, placed gently about your shoulders by the night. What would you all like to do while you're here camping?
Sob. Well, I would like to remember what my mother looks like now.
Okay. Do an int roll for me, please.
Oh no. I don't want this. Ugh. Ugh. That's in?
Mm-hmm.
Straight?
Yeah.
Just 7?
You have the vaguest images of a woman in your mind. You remember thinking she's beautiful. Always seemed perpetually young to you. But you can't get a clear visual of her face. You just get a sense of a lovely woman, but somehow remote and cold.
Perpetually young? Okay, alright. Is it the same as the one on the door?
It seems familiar, but you
But
can't
not-
be certain.
Okay. And I can't remember what happened after I started hearing the things.
It's kind of a blur to you. You have the vague notion that somebody grabbed you up and carried you out of there. You don't know who. You kind of were spaced out and enveloped in that vision and those sounds until you were taken out of the cave.
I assume I will remember in the morning and try to sleep.
Okay.
I hope really hard I do.
Okay.
I can't remember. Did I take first watch?
I don't
think
recall
I did.
who chose to take what watch.
I think it might have been me, but I can't remember.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if you went on the roof or not to wait, or
I did at one point, but
I think that was
just.
a brief, like, you were just up there briefly checking and then you were coming
Yeah.
back down.
yeah.
I think so.
So yeah, I don't think we actually established probably.
Okay.
I mean, I can take first watch. It's,
Okay.
I'm just kind of humming to myself. Can't sleep, may as well just try some music to get that image out of my head.
Okay.
Make a little something at home back in this place that doesn't look anything like a proper world should.
Okay.
No, I think I'll probably just rest and wait till it's my turn to go on guard duty.
Okay. So Arzalan and Sah'Shad are at watch right now?
I guess I'll be up top. I'm looking.
Yeah.
Are there any like birds or small animals like active right now, or is everything kind of?
I mean, you hear the night noises of the forest.
But nothing like directly.
Nothing that
around
you
me?
can readily see. You'd need to kind of do some hunting around a bit.
Right. Okay.
And for the record, I'm keeping the cloak he gave me on so I can cover up my shiny golden skin when I'm sitting under the moon and all this great stuff.
Cool.
Good
I mean,
plan,
you guys
good
are
plan.
within shelter. This tower was similar to Hedda's tower, so it's the second floor is basically now the roof, and it's mostly there. So you really aren't out in the open.
Okay.
I'm sitting on the bed, just like looking out at the crumbled wall
Okay.
on the second floor.
Okay. Ashenlock, for his part, is not taking any rest. He's just sort of leaning there by the doorway of the open, crumbled doorway of the tower, just looking out into the forest.
Is it obvious that no one else is asleep?
Probably. You guys are in a pretty small area.
Yeah, I was probably going to kind of look over the others and I can't see Sah'Shad, he's upstairs. So what was that to you two? I'm looking to Ash and Corke.
I'm trying to sleep, dude.
Yeah, it doesn't look like you're going to do it.
You are having a real hard time getting to sleep because every time you close your eyes, you hear that freaky fucking laughter.
My eyes are closed. I am huddled on the floor in a corner.
Okay, well, I still throw it out there, but if you don't react, you don't react.
And they're just like shuffled tighter.
So you're snuggled up tighter under the cloak / blanket that you now have.
Which is in tatters, because that's what I drew.
Yes, it's pretty tattered and pretty beaten, but it's actually quite warm and cozy.
It's okay. It's like me.
Ashenlock turns and looks back. The door, you mean?
Yes. Obviously, most everyone saw something to frighten them. I thought the whole thing was rather weird, but...
Didn't mean anything to you, did it?
No, I can't say it did. I can't quite get that woman's face out of my mind, but... There was nothing like that where I'm from. Obviously, it got to all of you to some degree.
Nothing upon it was familiar. Exactly. There are creatures of that nature where I come from, and far too many of them. I did not know a creature such as that woman, though.
She was something that really stuck out to me.
Did you not feel a sense of dread being about that place?
Well, certainly, but I'm just gonna... It's about the same to me as confronting, like, a mummy lord's den. You see something terrifying, and you don't touch it. You turn and go the other way as quickly as you can.
That is a wise decision. He kind of just keeps his eyes out to the forest again. He seems a little bit distant, more so than usual. Typically he's quite focused and intensely aimed in, clearly he's got some aim. In this case, he seems a little bit almost lost in thought, or just distracted somehow. Well, we shall be stuck here through the night, I think. Best not to go too far. The wolves have been howling here and there, but they're distant. But it's worrisome enough you probably don't feel inclined to go wandering.
Looks like we're in for a long night then, because I don't think anyone's actually getting any sleep. Attempts aside.
Seems not.
I'm gonna look over at Xellos and Corke both at that point.
She heard something different from us, I think. I don't know what, though.
All I know is that she has suddenly collapsed. None of us had quite that kind of a reaction.
No. Xellos, he glances to you momentarily. Suspiciously.
I think I'm also just trying to keep my eyes shut. Just try and relax. Lose myself to that.
I'm just kind of going to point at both of them and it's like, tires.
I do wonder what it would be like to get a good night's sleep.
I know, she don't seem to even try.
No. 'Tis not worth the trouble most times.
Well, if you keep going like that, you'll sleep because you'll collapse.
That is unlikely. Where is... Sah'Shad, are you up there?
Yes. What can I do for you?
What do your cat eyes see? I so want to truly say it, but I won't.
You should have said it.
No.
Do it now, you still have time.
What see you up there?
More of the same. Forest. Trees. Howling. It's fun. You should come join me.
I think you and I have spent enough time on a rooftop together for one fortnight.
Perhaps you're right.
So
I'm just gonna kind of like poke around the sort of ruins of whatever room was up there and see if there's anything.
Okay. From what you can gather by just kind of poking around at things, you see there's the tatters, and it's barely a bed frame that's left at this point. This thing has been abandoned for a very long time, but it was pretty meager. There's a couple of them still standing up there in sort of a semicircle arrangement, and there are some old, weather-beaten, rusted, almost rotted footlockers. So you get the sense that this might have been a guard tower of some kind, or like a place where forest wardens might have kept a watch.
Okay. Just seeing if I could find anything interesting while keeping my eye.
Nothing particularly of any notable interest. Nothing unusual, per se.
Alright.
So,
Well.
a few hours pass, general silence, as some of you try to sleep.
Try real hard.
Try real hard. Yeah, it's not happening.
How high do I have to cast sleep on myself?
If you cast sleep, you're gonna put everybody to sleep, and that's a problem.
I gotta have the lowest health.
Yeah, when my watch is up, I at least attempt to get some sleep.
Okay.
I'm gonna also try to. I'm trying to remember what happened in the cave because I'm very upset that I can't.
Okay. Throw another int check for me.
It's a tiny die. Let's see if this works. Oh, that fell.
Well then.
I felt caught. That's even better. It almost fell in the box. 11.
11?
Mm.
It's starting to come back to you. It's... The doing is a little unpleasant. Each time you try to recall, the first thing that hits your memory again is the sound of all those voices and that laughter, and you mentally just kind of shy away. But you persist, and as you lie there trying, thinking of it, you're at least a little bit comforted by the presence of these others here, knowing you're not alone. And it starts to come back to you in flashes. You remember that just sort of that wash of anxiety flooded you, and you were frozen. The words are not distinct in terms of what everyone was saying, but you remember them being worried and coming to your side, and you remember Sah'Shad snapping you up before Ash could get to you, and then ran all of you out of there. And then afterwards, you were all kind of trying to gather your wits in the forest and made your way back here.
Okay. And we still can't sleep. We still can't sleep. Great. It's like our DM is forcing us to have character development.
Funny how that works.
I'm gonna... Well, not that I at least remember, and that's comforting. Is everyone still trying to sleep?
Xellos, are you trying to sleep, pretending to sleep, actually asleep?
Of all of them, I might be the only one who actually did
Yeah,
manage to eventually fall asleep.
All right.
Is there a fire? Do you have a little campfire?
We do. There's a little campfire. You are cuddled up kind of close to it because you were cold.
Yeah, I'm still cold.
And you're still cold. But you have a nice, warm, tattery cloak on you.
I sit up, and do I hear any cawing?
No. There are sounds of owls in the night.
Alright.
But not really any ravens.
Alright.
You have heard them in this forest, though. During the traveling, they're around.
I'm just gonna try to talk to Fidget.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, I'm afraid. Yitka,
Yes?
where did you go?
What do you mean?
Do you remember the cave?
It was... There was noise. And her.
Yes. Do you draw faces?
I can try.
I pull out Fidget.
Okay.
Is she talking out loud?
She does.
Okay.
There's no... You don't hear a response?
Okay.
but
No, I'm just because
she's-
I'm assuming by this point I've come back down. I guess somebody else
You
is keeping
guys
watch.
know.
Okay.
I talk to my diary.
I'm just kind of looking like, okay, here she goes again, and just
Okay.
pulling out my
Yeah.
shard to make sure it's not busted up or anything.
Okay.
I'm sitting up and just I'm watching her.
Okay. Ash is maintaining his post by the doorway, pretty much just kind of leaning there at the ready if he needs to be.
Boy, this girl's gone crazy, they're thinking.
Well, ours I kind of thought that one from the start, but anyway.
That's true. Crazier.
She cray.
Oh, that door sure hit you a little bit.
Okay, so you want Fidget? What are you asking? Are you asking Fidget to draw?
If Fidget can draw the face.
Okay,
Face of
the face of.
the face of the one on the door?
Okay.
Or whoever was
or-
laughing.
Okay, or reproduce what you saw on the door.
Yeah.
Okay. So, after a bit of time, with the book sitting on your lap, it falls open. Flutters through several pages completely on its own, and you do all see this. Comes to a page. Marks start appearing just ink scrawling across the page completely on its own, filling quickly, like some sketch coming forward. And by, you do see there is a pretty good replica of the carving on the door, featuring the beautiful woman at the top with one hale and whole side, one skeletal arms, spiderweb cloak, lording over all of these undead creatures and these shadowy tendrils and suffering humanoids.
And can the rest of us see this being drawn?
Mm-hmm.
Like, are you sure that's a good? I don't know how you're doing that, but are you sure that's a good idea?
She does it, not me.
Can you stop her? Because I don't know if this is the best of ideas.
I just want to see if the face that's whole looks like mine a little bit.
Okay. Roll. Just throw a d20 for me and tell me what you get.
Let's pretend I know what I'm doing. Hey, 16. 16.
Oh yes. Oh yes. Quite a bit, in fact.
Alright. It's beside the page with the writing in Celestial too, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I put Fidget, can you write an X on the drawing under it? And question mark on the words in Celestial.
The marks start appearing on the page.
Close the book.
You close the book.
Thank you.
Of course.
Well, Corke, I've seen many magical books in my time. Nothing like that. Interesting.
She is a friend.
Interesting.
Before you ask, I do not know where I got her.
How could you not know?
That is not reassuring in my experience.
They had her checked at the temple. But I do not know who gave her to me. I do not know half my life, actually.
Really? How do you not know?
Because of the one on the door.
The woman on the door?
Yes.
You know her? How could that be?
Blood.
What do you mean? If you wish not to speak of it, then do not.
She is my mother.
I immediately pounce and pin Corke to the floor.
Okay.
I'm just moving to the far side of the thing here because, yeah.
Okay.
Take it like a champ.
Ash's hand goes to his sword very quickly, but he does not draw. He's kind of waiting to see this play out.
Actually, would that be like loud enough to wake me up? That pounce
Oh,
just
hell yes.
again, just instinctually with like the firebolt ready, just
Okay.
looking wide-eyed.
Okay.
Big cat.
What do you mean, your mother?
Well, Is Fidget? Where did I put Fidget?
Fidget's kind of fallen to the side, since you still had her on your lap at the moment.
Is she open?
No, she's closed.
Fidget open.
Back to
Can we say, for sake of the ease, she's near my face? And I just eyeball I just like turn my head at the book.
And even looking at this drawing for any of you, it doesn't have the same effect that the door itself did, but you still just get that creepy, uneasy feeling. You aren't compelled to look away, but it just doesn't make you feel good.
Not looking, because I know all about the bad idea of copying something. Pictures are power, enough said.
It's a crude drawing. I wouldn't say. Not like a perfect.
It's pretty damn close.
Oh, okay. Well,
this is a magical book. It can do art.
I guess she can art.
Yeah, this is opening. I'm just turning my head away.
Okay.
It looks like.
It's like the sketch filter on a camera app.
There we go. So now that I'm getting a better look at this, is it so the woman is controlling the undead? Is that basically the vibe I'm getting off of this?
The general appearance of it, Fidget copied the whole scene of the door.
Oh, she did.
Yes.
I misheard that.
There's a sense that if she's not controlling them, she's sort of lording over them like a goddess.
Okay.
Does Sah'Shad land on my neck?
No, I'm just hitting you to the floor, basically. Do I recognize this deity at all from any of mine?
You do not.
Okay. You see, I have a bad history with undead. And it seems your mother has some control over them, according to this.
I know.
An explanation would be kind.
And I pull out the collar. Well, what are you pinning me? Where are you pinning me so I know?
Shoulders? Or
Yeah,
what
just
I can't do. All right, can I?
I mean, I'm not restraining you or anything. It's just like bowling and then just like staring at your face.
just like
Down.
Yeah.
I look like I want to cry, and I
That is the point.
and I pull down. Well, my face there's like a large burn all the way, and it goes all the way down my neck, and further than far I can pull the sweater. And I pull the sleeves up, and I remove my gloves. And there's more scars and burns. And my finger is definitely not there. Half of it is definitely not there. Or both. And I look at you dead in the eye, and I'm tearing up. And I say, she did this to me.
Why?
I cannot speak normally anymore. I cannot do many things, and I do not know why.
And I get up and pace back to the other side of the room.
Okay. Ash was this close to drawing his sword. There was steel peeking out of the scabbard. He sets it back in. Was that necessary?
It is fine. That is how people look for the truth.
You were right.
Yes. No. not really been alright for 12 years. So, but I am fine.
The book can write, can it erase?
Can try. Fidget.
Yes.
I say this in my head, just erase, if you can, until up to the whole part of her face. If.
Almost as if water or some substance was spilled onto the page, the ink starts to dissipate, melting away up until a certain point, and then the book just slams closed.
Do not let him near you again.
It is fine, it's a big cat. It's like how Varia had a big cat.
Be careful.
Little late for that. I huddle on the fire.
Huh?
I just huddle by the fire.
Okay, so you scoot over to the fire and just huddle up.
If I forget anything, like I was forgetting what happened in the cave, please tell me. I don't like not knowing what happened to me.
Were you talking to them or to Fidget?
For everybody.
Ash gives a solemn nod.
I think I kind of just look around confused and just say, why is it I always seem to be left out of the loop?
Because you're sleeping.
And you have a tendency to remove yourself.
By the way, do not go into the cave. Bad idea.
Yes, well. In that case, you were the fortunate one. I hope your curiosity will not send you back that way.
I definitely wouldn't advise it.
I'll just kind of keep quiet to myself and just close my eyes back, but not really going to sleep this time.
Okay.
Just losing myself in thought.
Okay. So the watch will rotate at this point. Who's taking their turn?
Probably Ash at this point if he wants to go up.
Yeah, I mean he's basically been on perma watch. So
Yeah.
Sleep, so I'll go.
Ash makes his way up to the roof now since it seems like nobody's monitoring up there. So you hear his heavy footfalls up to the roof.
And the gargoyle takes his place.
I heard that.
You were meant to. So are any of us actually sleeping? I'm actually asking this out.
I'm gonna just kind of pace a little bit of ways from the tower, not too far, and just kind of curl up under a tree
Okay.
I'm very
and try
close
to sleep.
to trying to cast sleep on myself, but it's probably a bad idea.
Kindly don't.
I'm just going to start entertaining myself by using Produce Flame and just kind of going, making little pictures with it.
Okay. So you're doing light drawings in the air.
Amazing.
So yeah, everybody's kind of passing their time quietly a little bit. So, as you're all settled there, the moon hangs bright and bulbous in the night sky. It is a full moon, remember. Visible even through the shadows of the forest canopy. The howls at this point have ebbed and flowed through the night and seem to have gone quiet for a while. Now, however, those of you that are still awake, go ahead and everybody roll like a little int check for me to see how well you managed to get to sleep. Those of you who were even bothering to try to sleep.
7.
Just in check.
Yeah.
7 on a different die.
18.
9.
Alright. So, Shad, you got a nice nap. What did you get, Xellos?
10.
Okay. Everybody else, you really tried, but you're just not getting much in way of rest. So, Shad, you curled up and went to sleep. Angry and unsettled, but you went to sleep like a cat.
Yeah.
Rage sleep.
Hashtag rage sleep.
There we go.
So, those of you all still awake, now you hear the howling again. One deep, haunting tone joined in chorus by the others. And it's close. Very
Coming
close.
from the entrance.
All around.
I'm quilting that little bit of flame and just kind of sitting there going, that doesn't sound good.
I guess.
Where's Sah'Shad?
I'm still within eyesight of the tower if you look around for me.
Are you just like a few feet away, basically?
Yeah, just like 2 or 3 meters out of the,
Okay.
like still within the
He's
the
made
bubble.
of white fur.
This is true.
Yeah.
I'm kind of hard to lose
Is
in the
there a
night.
rock I can throw to try to wake him up?
As you look around to do that, you do spy a little pebble. Do you want to go ahead and make a dex roll?
Yeah, I'm not trying to make noise. I'm just trying to bounce it off and get him awake.
Sure.
Let's see. I've got my dex mod. 16.
Okay. You managed to land it pretty close to him without hitting him. So it just kind of bounces in the dirt in front of him. So
I
Shad,
look back.
yeah, as you look back, you see the others in the tower, and Ash is waving you back toward the tower as he trots down.
If I do a quick scan of the forest from where I am, can I see anything?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Capture his dogs, let's go.
All around all of you, outside the guard tower, you see gleaming eyes in the dark as a pack of 6 wolves emerge into the clearing. Vague shapes in the dark. Before your eyes, they change, growing in size, limbs cracking, and flesh stretching as each one rises up on their hindquarters. Forelegs becoming massive, muscular arms covered in matted fur. Behind the pack, one more emerges. This one lighter gray in the dark, silvered mane that he has, hangs in braids around his neck and muzzle. He's bigger than the rest of them by a head. Scarred on the right side of his face, one eye blinded and the other more of a bloody amber than gold. He sniffs at the air a moment, nostrils flaring, teeth baring in a vicious grin. He raises an arm and points at the tower. She was here! Get them! And we're gonna go to break. And then roll initiative. Let's get back into this shiz.
Initiative. Yay.
Yep!
Okay.
Who's gonna be my initiative tracker for this one?
I'm ready.
Okay.
Sadly, okay.
Boom.
Oh, that was nice.
Well, that wasn't the worst I've ever done, so that's something.
Alright. Let's see. There's only 7 of these guys, so, I only need to roll 7 times.
That's not bad, that's not bad.
The kind of encounter that causes players to make sure all their weapons are silvered for the rest of the campaign, yes. Sounds about right.
No, we don't do that here.
I literally don't know if I have enough dice, but we'll see.
We do it the hard way.
So I got a 16, Lizzie.
Okay.
I got a 17.
Oh, sweet, you guys are making it easy.
Alright, I have enough of them!
So let's... Mike.
Oh, 21.
Ooh.
Dang.
I got a 19 on that roll. That was very good.
Nice.
He's a ranger, though, so.
Okay.
Ashy boy.
Oh yeah, I need to roll for Ash too. Shit. Ah! I need another die. Okay. Ash got. What is his initiative? It's not great. Ash got a 14.
Wow.
Speed's not his thing, okay?
No, when you see the order, you'll know why I said wow.
Also, the woofies.
Woof woofs.
Natural 20,
Which means.
21.
Okay. Okay.
15. These are all with the modifiers now. 14, 13, 10, 7, 2.
Which one was the boss?
The boss goes last.
Okay. Oh, this is great. Okay. First are Xellos and Wolf 1.
Okay.
They're literally listed as wolves.
Woofs.
Wolf 1.
Woofs.
16, 15, 14. Okay. What are you guys waiting for?
All right.
I think we're trying to decide who's going to go first.
Well,
I mean, I'd like to go before the wolf, but
That's
You got a 19. The other wolf got 21.
yeah. What is your dex?
No, he got 21 with the mod.
Okay.
So they're both.
my dex is only +2.
Okay, you can go first.
Okay, then just gonna move myself so I can get a line of sight on as many of them as possible.
Okay, they are fanned out around you, so you're probably only going to be able to get line of sight on like maybe 2 of them. And the boss is hanging a bit further back. He's not officially in the fray. He's more bossing them around.
Let's see here.
Coward. Just kidding.
It's the pack leader.
Okay, so
yo.
they're all pretty well spread out then.
Yes. They've got at bare minimum about 5 feet between them.
Oh, well, I'll try and find a clump of them and I'll just fireball them. Fireball.
Do you want to do that in the clearing here with your friends? Because they are only like maybe 20
that's
feet away from you. This clearing's not that big.
Actually, I think what I'm gonna do instead is I'm not in the tower, right? Or am I in the tower?
You're in.
You're in the tower. So your line of sight is actually definitely limited to like 2 of them. Because you have to see through that opening.
I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get outside the tower. I'll cast fly on myself, and then I'll try and get as high as I can from the air for my
Okay.
action. Let's see. I have 30 feet of movement.
Okay, getting it. That'll get you. If you stop at the doorway of the tower, as soon as you're outside of it, that's going to take about half of your movement.
Okay. I'll do that. Cast fly, and then however high I can get with my new speed of what is it, 60 feet into the air.
Okay. I don't know how.
I don't really know how.
What
it
is the
works.
standard for splitting the difference when you've suddenly changed your movement speed?
I think you should cast the fly first and then just use that movement speed.
Yeah, that sounds easier. Let's just do it that way.
Fly. Whoosh!
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly 60 feet.
Right,
Yeah,
so you
that
angle
sounds
up
so
out of
much
the.
easier.
Superman.
Yeah, you Superman up out of the tower.
Yep.
And if you're going your full movement, you're hovering a good, 50-ish, 55 feet up in the air.
Okay, yeah. And that'll be all I can do this turn.
Okay. Be mindful, you're now probably somewhat
Visible.
above the canopy, so now your vision is a bit obscured by trees.
Okay. Okay, but I still have a rough idea where they
Sure.
were anyway.
You have dark vision being a half elf, yes?
Yeah, I have dark vision.
Okay.
You might have sharpshooter.
Wait. Let me make sure.
Yeah, your half vision is probably 60 feet, I think.
Yeah. Let me check.
It usually.
Yeah, 60 feet.
Okay, that's what I thought. I don't always remember rules, but when I do, it's probably pertaining to half elves for some reason.
Yeah.
It's only foresight.
All right then. So I guess that other wolf is going now.
Yes. So the first wolf is, let's see, Ash is sort of down from the roof now, but he's basically in the doorway. Corke, you're still inside, correct? Arza, you're still inside. Sah'Shad, you were outside. So Woofy number 1 is gonna charge at you, and he can make 2 attacks.
Of course you can.
And I'm gonna set all these dice aside and hope I remember which one is for which. That's for Ash.
Not the pink one.
That one's in the mix with the wolves, but we'll see how it goes. Wow. This.
Let them have the pink one. Just
I thought you wanted to live.
the
Yeah.
pink one.
The pink one is evil.
Isn't that the new one? Is that the new one?
No.
Oh, not the new pink one.
It's my oldest D20.
That's okay.
It is like 20 years old.
I thought the new one was also pink. That's
No.
okay.
Okay. So this one makes a swing at you with his claws and misses because he sucks. And misses again because he sucks. And sucks. So, good job, Wolf. He was reasonably close to you, so he's just going to use the rest of his movement to kind of try and back off a little. Really? Now? Next?
Arzalan.
Let's see. Is there any way I can get more than one into a... Let's see. They're within 20 feet of me, right?
Yes. And they're fanned out with, give or take, like 5 to 10 feet between them. They're kind of encircling the clearing. Except for the big one.
Okay.
The door is shut.
I'm checking to see if... let's see. I'm trying to figure out if sleep is just a zone effect or if it's a... No, it's a zone effect. Never
It is
mind.
a zone effect, yes. So, I mean, if you want everybody to go night-night...
It goes
Yeah,
by
I got my
health.
shirt.
So, more health than us.
I mean, y'all were having trouble sleeping, so...
Let's all
Uh,
have a sleepover.
I guess I'm just gonna... Can I get to one of the windows easily enough?
Yes, the windows are relatively small, though. They're not, like, big outdoor windows. They're more like, they're like arrow.
Oh, that's fine,
slits.
because I'm just gonna shoot the one if I can get a bead on the one that was attacking Sah'Shad.
Okay. Wait, how tall are you again?
I'm... Let me get the right page. 5'3".
Okay. They're kind of high up, so you may need to climb onto something. There is rubble around, so if you want to use your movement and like your action to scoot something over there, so you can do this, feel free.
That's a waste of an action, so I'm just gonna hold until one comes to the door.
Okay.
If I can see a way around Ash, then I'll attack.
Okay.
So Shad's next.
Okay. I'm going to wild shape into an elk.
Ooh. Okay.
You think they won't eat you then? Like,
Shut it, Corke.
It wasn't Corke. It was a voice from above.
Fair enough. I wild shape into an elk, and I can't attack like with his ram because that's an action, right?
Okay. I don't know much about elk. Hold on.
I don't think it's in the player's handbook. I had to. It's one of the ones that I
I
found.
have the monster manual in front of me.
And there you go.
No, excuse me.
You can do a charge. You can do ram is an action.
Right. But okay. So I will do that, and then can I cast while I am a?
I don't know much.
Actually, never mind. I don't have any bonus action spells.
Okay.
So yeah, I guess that's all I do.
Okay, so you wild shape into an elk and you ram him?
No, I can't do anything.
Oh, you have to. Okay, you just did your wild shape.
That would be an action because my wild shape is an action.
Okay, got it.
So I guess I'll just sort of move a little bit closer in to kind of protect that opening that I left out of.
Okay.
Just to kind of.
Okay, so you're kind of trying to be between the wolves and the doorway where everybody else is. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah,
So
that'll be my move.
You all watch as the cat, Sah'Shad, seems to grow quite a bit bigger in size, and the shape sort of morphs, and now he's this great, majestic-looking white elk with huge antlers and looking ready to fight with his hooves at the ground and such.
Okay.
So.
Well, it's me and Wolf too, so I'm guessing he has a higher dex.
What is your dex again?
-1.
You're the same. So,
Oh.
ladies
Okay.
first.
How far is the boss man?
He's a good solid 30 feet back from you because he's behind the others, and they're about like 20-ish feet from the doorway.
And the one in front, who's the closest to me?
Probably the one that was attacking Sah'Shad.
I'm gonna try.
The one that sucked at attacking Sah'Shad specifically.
Okay, I'll do this on the boss. I want to do my channel divinity. My blood puppet.
Okay.
They gotta do a con save.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
It's a 17 they have to beat.
Yeah, no.
Alright, so they have to go 30 feet towards whoever's closest to them and make a single attack.
Okay, so he just slaps one of his other cronies? Yeah. Okay.
Weapon attack.
Okay. So he, you see him, and he just kind of makes an awkward swing at one of his compatriots. Which hits, and he do some damage, which is what? He smacks him for 4 damage, so. The one he struck kind of like, what?
And then I'll do Shield of Faith on myself.
Okay.
And I'll stay move.
Is that all like bonus actions?
Yeah, it is. This one is. And I'm like in the center of the tower, right? Because where the fire was.
By the
All right, then I stay there. Pull my axe and shield up.
Okay.
They're perpetually there, but yeah, no.
Well, drawing and stowing weapons and armor technically is an action.
Oh, then never mind.
Here I'm tracking HPs. Let's say that was 6 that got clonked.
So it's Wolf 2.
Hmm?
It's Wolf 2.
Okay, his turn. Got it. All right. By the way, how long does that blood puppet thing last?
Oh, that's it.
Oh, it's just a one-time thing.
Apparently,
Okay.
I think that's what I understand. From
Okay.
It'll be confused.
For the peanut gallery, yes, lycanthropy is infectious here. It can indeed be transferred. I don't know what would happen if you infect Sah'Shad. He'd become a very interesting looking werewolf.
I know this.
He'd be a spotted white werewolf. I'm pretty sure that's what would happen.
So many emotions happening in my brain right now.
Are you like, please bite me?
Yes, but also no. Oh,
You're like a
man.
weirdo nation.
Oh, let's just see where this goes.
Ay, ay, ay.
Okay. All right, so whiff 2 is this guy. He's gonna do a thing. I'm gonna ignore that roll because I don't know what I was rolling for. He is going to also attack Sah'Shad since he's kind of in the front of things. He lopes up there and sure, he'll bite you.
Okay.
Incoming wolf cat.
Yeah. So he's gonna make a swipe at you with his claws, and then he's gonna try to bite you. So let's see how these go. The swipe does not hit because he sucks. The bite also does not hit because all of my dice are balls tonight. So yeah, that fails pretty hard. Okay, next. And he stays right there with you, so he's kind of.
It's either Ash or Wolf 3.
Oh, what is it? Okay, Ash gets to go first. Surprisingly, he has higher dex than a werewolf.
I'm surprised I have the same. Anyway,
They are weirdly low on the dexterity.
interesting.
Okay, what can Ash do?
They're just buff.
Yeah. Well, he's, I guess he's got to draw his weapons, because apparently you were all kind of surprised, but not really. So, he will draw and run up his, head up his movement to get near Sah'Shad, also protecting the doorway. Which also means, I believe, some folks get a aura bonus, if I remember what his auras do. Hey, aura of protection, you guys.
Ooh, what is this?
You all get, any of you that are within 10 feet of him, i.e. that would be you, Sah'Shad. You... The words here make no damn sense. Saving throw. Oh, okay. Whenever you need to make a saving throw, you're gonna get a bonus to it equal to his charisma modifier, which is 4.
Okay, so
So-
+4 to saving throws?
Plus 4 to saving throws.
All saving throws?
Plus 4 to saving throws.
Wow.
I don't know the rules.
That's probably only for Sah'Shad because they're quite close to each other. Most of you might be on the edge, but if you come out of the tower, you will also be in range. It's a 10-foot range.
Okay.
So that's what
So-
Ash gets to do, is just stand there and look cool, protecting
when-
things.
He moves. Can I see out the door any targets?
You could probably see at least one of them around him and the now rather large Sah'Shad.
Well, first a bit of a gawk at the white thing with antlers that I'll ask later what the hell it is. And can I take a shot at the wolf? I was holding my action.
Sure. This will be wolf number 4.
Oh, this probably isn't gonna hit.
Ugh.
That is a 7.
Nope.
No, this wasn't a good aim at it. Anyway.
Wolf 3.
Wolf 3. Let's see. Alright. He's gonna jump up on... Let's see. He's gonna charge up onto Ash and take a swipe with each of his claws. Oh! Okay, that didn't hit because Ash has ridiculous armor. I was like, ooh, that's bad. Nope. Nope. Okay, so he swipes clang clang against Ash's shield, and that's all that did.
Wolf 4. And then 5. And then boss. So.
Wolf 4 is gonna take a swing. He's gonna run up and leap at Sah'Shad and take a swipe and a chomp. The swipe fails because he's terrible. I should look at what your armor is as an elk,
Oh,
because that would be different.
right.
Well, he still
10?
didn't hit you, so.
Okay. Because mine says base AC 10. So then do I add anything to that, or is it just the 10?
Dex. Should.
Is it
I don't know
10?
how these wild shape things work, to be quite honest.
Yeah, neither do I.
But AC is usually like Dex, so. What's the stat of that?
Elk or giant elk?
Just elk.
It says armor class 10. Just
Yeah.
10.
Just 10.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't know if you get to use your own natural dex bonus as like a thing, but I don't
I
know.
don't
I don't know
think
anything
so.
about Druid.
Like
Sorry.
anything, like everything I'm reading in the wild shape is just like you just get the animal
Okay, so you're just
stats.
you're an elk, so you got it.
And I don't think I have anything. I don't have any bonus stuff that gives me more.
Okay, yeah, maybe it's
AC.
magical bonus stuff that would do that.
Yeah.
Okay,
Because you do carry that all over, but I don't have any of that.
gotcha.
Like my AC is just my armor.
Gotcha. Okay. So he takes a swing at you and does miss, and he's going to take a bite at one of your spindly little elk legs. That hits.
Okay, I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Okay. How does an elk uncanny dodge? I want to see this.
It's something. They're very quick when they want to be.
Yes, they are.
Okay. Explain to me uncanny dodge.
It just half damage.
Okay.
It's a rogue thing.
Okay.
I'm using my reaction to have the damage against me.
Gotcha. Alright, so you will take 3 damages.
Okay.
And roll a constitution save. And don't forget your bonus, because you're standing next to the edgelord.
That's a very good thing to remember. And I don't have anything that adds to my
Everyone's like,
constitution.
wolf cat. Please.
All right. Oh, nat 20 plus 4. plus 0, so 24.
So you just shake that. You don't even know anything could have happened, so you're fine.
Yeah, felt a poke.
You little bastard.
Donkey kick him.
Oh.
Just wolves. Just a bunch of wolves.
Just a bunch of wolves.
Okay, who's next?
Wolf 4, 5, and 6.
Oh, okay.
Or
well,
one
Oh,
after
this-
the other, and then the boss is right after.
4 and 5.
Oh, right.
Or 5 and 6, rather, because that was 4 that tried to
Okay.
chomp.
So 5, 6.
Ah! No! It rolled all the way behind the curtain.
Pay no attention to the dice behind the curtain.
I think okay, I have another one. This is going to be my stand-in. Let's try that again.
Percy, get the die.
Okay, he tries to attack at Ash, and that definitely misses. And that also misses, because this dice is shit. All of my dice are shit. This one's going to hop up over there and try to help his buddy with Sah'Shad.
Great.
It's just a hunting animal.
Chomp chomp. That hits.
Great.
6 damage with
Okay.
the obligatory saving throw.
Oh, this is gonna go bad. 19.
You're good.
My luck can only hold out so long.
Second one does. Oh, I totally rolled the wrong die. That was cool. 10 damage.
Oh, okay. So I drop out of elk form.
Aha!
Then I take 6, 52. Okay. And I kind of like fall out of it and like
Okay.
up at the wolf.
Okay. Another con save, if you please.
Yeah. Oh boy. 8. Can I use a story point to re-roll that?
You have a +4.
Plus 4.
Yeah, did you
Yeah,
add-
that is the plus 4. I rolled a 4.
Oh. Yeah, if you want.
I
have remove curse, just so you you don't know this, whatever.
I don't know this. I'm
I
gonna.
don't think remove curse removes that though, does it? I think it's cure disease.
It's true. You
I'm not sure.
So
which
can I
one
use
it
a
is.
story point to re-roll this, or does it just automatically succeed? I don't really know how powerful the story points are because we haven't used them yet.
You can use 1 point to choose to succeed if you wish. Or if you want to re-roll and keep that roll, it's up to you. You want to see what the fates have in store for Sah'Shad?
Not this early.
Okay.
Let's get to the freaking starting city first. Yeah, I'm gonna blow a story point to succeed.
forever.
Okay. Make sure you track that you have used up a story point.
Yeah, I've got it on my character sheet.
You feel something kind of tearing into you from that bite, but you steel yourself and you shake it off. So,
Okay. So now I'm back up to an AC of 14, by the way.
okay, right. And now I guess it's Boss Man.
Yep.
All right. He is gonna go for Ash, and he's gonna make a couple of swipey swipes. That was garbage. That was more garbage. So he sucks, and Ash has a shield. So. All right, and I think we're back at the top of the turn.
Xellos.
All right, since the canopy is still slightly obscuring me, I'm going to descend a little to the
Okay.
point where I can see.
Okay.
I want to try and line up a shot on the leader wolf.
Okay.
Just try to get a line on him, so I'm not going to hit anyone else.
Okay. They are all crowded
Or they're
in
pretty
melee
close.
range.
Like I'm trying to
Sah'Shad-
lightning bolt. I'm just aiming for this one target. I just don't want to hit.
Okay, they are all in melee range pretty much at this point. They're all sort of circled around Sah'Shad and Ashenlock because they've kind of taken point.
Yeah.
So be careful.
Yeah. And it's like I'm probably like trying to do the calculations in my head, like trying to just like, is it? Let's just
He's that meme with like the calculation.
Yep.
You know what?
Triangulate.
Let's lightning bolt.
Let's take this to the logical conclusion. Go ahead and throw a do an Arcana check for me to see if you can actually calculate this quickly enough to like maybe
Alright.
not fuck it up.
Intelligence for 16. Yeah, 16.
Okay. All right.
Pass math.
I'm gonna have Ash do a save because he's wearing a lot of metal armor.
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
Oh, fuck!
Uh-oh.
I think you just tried our
That
tank.
one.
Oh!
Use Ash's
can fix
story
it.
point.
I can fix them later. I can fix them later.
I can fix it later.
I can fix that. I can fix that. I can fix that.
So go ahead and roll your spell, and we're going to assume that Ashenlock is part of the damage.
I can do it. I can
collection.
do it. I can do that. I can do that.
Oh, goodness.
Right.
Well, if you kill him, you're all still here.
Great.
It's okay, you guys. He has a lot of hit points.
Hey, if we kill Ash, then we have some really nice armor to sell when we get to New Folk.
He has money.
And we have more money.
Suddenly, this isn't so bad.
Hey, that's what Sah'Shad's here for. Bright
Here,
side
I
of
thought
life.
I was being the unpleasant one so far.
Always look on the bright side of life.
And that's our Monty Python reference for the evening, folks. Thank you.
There we go. Got it in there.
36. 36 points of lightning damage.
How do you get 56?
I know. It's like what? What? Okay. 36 points of lightning damage, and
A lot, though.
that applies to all that are in range and fail to save. Is that how that works?
It's a stream.
Stream.
Yeah,
A
it's a
straight
straight line.
Right. So he gets the one, and it arcs over to poor Ash because he's basically a lightning rod.
Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So
Something's burning.
yes, there is the lightning cracks down from above, and for a moment, a lot of you think that maybe a storm has broken again, until you glance up and realize that Xellos is up there.
I thought you said it was not gonna rain.
The lightning, you all that are in range, you see the lightning arc down, and Sah'Shad, you feel the scent, you smell the scent of ozone and feel the fur all over you, just kind of
Stand on
standing on end because you're so close to this strike. And it strikes down on one of the wolves, and you hear a as it kind of rips into one of them, does considerable damage, and then jumps and arcs next to him where Ash is standing, and you hear him cry out in pain and just but he's
The only thing going through my brain right now is I look over my shoulder and he's just there like a perfect Looney Tunes cartoon. Just like
surprisingly he's still standing. Looks a bit singed, and Sah'Shad, you kind of get a not very pleasant scent of rot that's oddly familiar to you. So,
okay.
that is your turn, Xellos? I believe? Okay.
Woof. Woof one.
One. Let me calculate Ash's damage real quick. That was 36 points of damage, yes? Okay.
Yes.
He's got a lot of hit points, but that hurt. That hurt a lot. Okay. Woof. Number 2. is going to...
Wolf 1.
Oh, Wolf 1, rather. Okay. Wolf number 2 is now hurting because I'm going to assume that he's the one that took the lightning damage because I don't know who's who. They're all the same except for the boss. He's the only one that matters, okay? No! Fuck!
Maybe I need to get you an actual dice tray.
I need a real dice tray because my new situation does not have enough desk space and this is bad. Okay. Landed on the edge of the table. Okay, he's going to, did I call out who he attacks? Whatever, he attacks either Sah'Shad or, Ash because they're both right there. He's going to attack Sah'Shad, and your armor is...
14.
14, so that hits. He's going to swipe you with his claws.
Okay.
For some amount of damage. That is a 8. And he's going to lunge in and try to chomp at your arm. Because I'm just gonna keep making you make saves because it's fun. Except he sucks and he doesn't get in. You manage to kind of block him with your elbow and kind of knock him in the teeth. Okay, so that was Woofy 1. Next.
Arza.
Okay. Well,
Nobody's blocking the door now, so you can definitely see some of them because they're all crowded around Ash and Sah'Shad.
okay. Let's see.
Thanks for the dice tray links, chat.
Nerdist woodworking.
Wormwood
I'm
Gaming!
going to step out and I'm going to attempt to cast Charm Person on the boss wolf.
Okay.
Needs to make a Wisdom saving throw. Has advantage if my companions are fighting it.
Okay. So he has advantage.
Yeah, my DC is 17.
Okay. Alright, let's see. Bear with me here. I need to find his. Where's his die? Where is his? I've been using the dice to make sure I know who's who here. Okay. Fucking A. I need a dice tray. Okay. Oh, nat 20. He just shrugs it off.
And that's why I hate relying on that spell.
Is that it?
I'm gonna move to try to get to one side of the door so I can get a better look out without
Okay.
standing dead center in the end and saying, "Hi, here I am, shiny gold thing, come kill me."
Okay. So you're kind of ducked down partially behind the door, so you have,
Yep.
like, we'll say, partial cover.
I am going to shout out as doing so. I don't suppose you want to say what this is about.
He answers you. Where are you hiding the girl?
Which girl? Kindly gives a description.
Alright. So, we'll proceed on because it turns a little faster than a conversation.
Sah'Shad's.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna call out. The only girl we have is that one, and gesture over at Corke.
They cannot see me.
Are you hidden
he
inside?
thinks you're referring to Arza, FYI.
I'm inside. I'm in the middle of the tower.
Okay. Well, either way it'll work, because you're not the one they're looking for either. So,
Amazing.
Do they stop? Do they suddenly be nice?
No, actually.
Okay,
You
I'm
already
gonna use.
fought them.
What?
You already fought them.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, but you never know. Maybe
y'all
they'll
are-
suddenly
y'all are
realize,
already
oh,
engaged.
she's
However-
not here. I'm going to use. So, how many of them are right around me right now?
Basically all of them. The boss is
And-
still trying to hang behind his crew, but he's
Okay.
nearby.
And how is any of our party within 15 feet of me?
Ash definitely is. He's like 5 feet away from you.
Oh, okay. In that case, I'm gonna disengage with my bonus action. Look at it like, let's go maybe like halfway between where I am and the big bad,
Okay.
and then I'm just gonna use Melf's acid arrow
Okay.
on the big bad.
Okay. So, you use the acid arrow on the silver alpha.
Yes. So I make a range spell attack.
Okay.
Which is D20 plus my spell attack bonus.
Okay.
No, that was a question.
Okay. You need
I'm
to
just-
know your spells. I'm not gonna learn
No,
them.
no, no.
Oh.
It's a ranged spell attack.
Yes.
That's all it is. It's just okay.
Yeah, it's a
ranged spell attack is
arranged.
a ranged attack, but with spell bonuses.
Okay, so 14 to hit.
Yes.
Cool.
Ooh.
So he takes 44 acid damage,
Okay. Roll the
and then another 2d4 acid damage at the end of his next turn.
Ow.
Yeah, that's rather nice. So 4d4. Cool. So that is 4, 5, 6. That was 3 ones.
Ouch.
That was not good.
Nice. Great.
And then he also takes 2d4 at the end of his next turn.
And it takes how much again at the end of his next?
2d4 at the end of his next turn.
Go ahead and roll that now, just so we don't have to
Okay.
remember it later.
Hey, 5. That's a little better.
Ooh.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
Okay.
Who can I see?
Whereabouts are you at inside the tower? Are you hunkered down on the other side of the doorway, or are you still
Inside.
by? You're still by the fire, basically.
Yeah.
You can see Ash and Sah'Shad and probably at least two of the wolves. Probably not the alpha, because he's directly behind several of the others. You
If
wouldn't
I
have a
go
clear shot at him.
Would I be able to see everyone of them?
What's that?
If I go upstairs, could I see them?
Oh yeah, you'd be like probably 15 feet in the air or so you'd be able to see everybody.
Okay. I'm gonna do Radiant Soul. I'm gonna pop
Explain
the wings
that.
up. I have wings.
Okay.
I'm gonna fly up. And so I can see them now.
Okay. So you're just gonna use your action to cast that and
And then I'll just pop out. I'll pop out a spiritual weapon where the boss is. Yeah, and hit with that.
okay. Is Radiant
It's
Soul
bonus.
a bonus action? Okay.
Radiant Soul is an action. Spiritual weapon is a bonus.
Got it. Okay.
And I'll pop it out at. Why not? Let's do it at 4th.
Cool. How about you describe your wings and your spiritual weapon?
My wings are golden for some weird reason.
Strange, considering you are a adherent of the Raven Queen.
It's really weird, you guys. They look angelic. Almost. They glow.
Okay.
I would like to say they are kind of translucent.
Okay. Mercy
Aesthetics.
wings!
Mercy wing, but not robot.
Right.
And the weapon is also gold,
Okay.
but it's basically my battle axe.
Okay. So the shining golden feathery wings emerge from your back, and you coast up to the rooftop of the crumpled tower, and your spiritual weapon appears. A golden, shining version of your axe appears next to the silver alpha.
And I'm gonna hit him
Okay.
while I ask, and I don't think he can hear me because my voice is never gonna be carrying that far. Me. Oh, that does not hit. So
Okay.
that's wait. Well, we'll see. It's it's a 14.
That does hit.
Oh. 8 plus 9. Let's do the 8. Hello. Okay. Plus my spellcasting modifier, which is wisdom. 10.
10?
10.
So your
Plus
shining
sword.
golden axe.
Wait, sorry, there's a blood thing.
Oh.
Extra radiant damage to one target when you deal damage with an attack or spell, which is an extra 10.
Okay, so you hit him for 20?
20 plus my domain.
Give me the number of the whole damage, please.
I'm calculating in my head.
I know.
2 plus
A rough
plus
estimate is fine as well.
26.
26. Okay. I can't math, so I'm okay if people estimate slightly. When it comes to the damage.
I like to math.
I can't math. Okay, so your golden axe kind of appears in the air and swings across at him. As you do a lot of that, trying to get his attention, he snarls as he takes the hits, but seems to shrug it off well enough. And he's pretty scarred up, so you kind of get a sense that he's quite used to taking a lot of damage. He's probably got some pretty thick skin.
You buffed him up.
No, actually.
No, you buffed up his tree. Okay. Wolf 2.
Okay. Wolf 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Wolf 2 jumps at Sah'Shad, however... Whoa, dice, don't do that. Don't jump. Cool. As he starts to jump at Sah'Shad, you all hear a rather unfamiliar sound. There's just kind of like for a moment you think Xellos has flung another spell because you hear a explosion kind of a sound crack out. You don't really see anything, but there's just a burst of blood in the shoulder of the wolf that tried to leap at Sah'Shad, and he's kind of oozing blood from a very small hole in his shoulder. I think you guys are looking for me! Somewhere out in the woods. You don't see anyone, but you heard
Yeah,
a
what they
girl.
said.
And then another shot. You hear pew! And then he takes another shot. Burst of blood. And I need to roll the damage.
Look at all our friends that we're making.
You're making good friends.
Friends.
Franz.
We're gonna have a sit down. I'm gonna cast Zone of Truth.
Okay. Wolf 2 is dead.
Wolf 2 is dead.
After they
Wolf
take
steaks in the
those
morning.
shots, he collapses.
Ash is next.
Cool. So he's out running, but she's not in his place. Alright, Ash. Ash has taken serious lightning damage and looks a bit rattled, but seems otherwise okay. He's going to do things, and I need to look at his character sheet to see what things he can do.
Ah.
I mean, he has spells, but honestly, he usually just swings his sword at things. Let's see. He's going to take a swing at wolf number 1, who is basically just one of the many wolves that is crowded around him and Sah'Shad. So he's going to swing at him twice with his sword. Sword. Okay. That hits. That also definitely hits, but he doesn't get the cool bonus. Okay, 1d8. I need a damage die. God, I have so many dice and I don't know what to use.
All of them.
Really? Really? 3 damage. That was garbage.
Ooh.
He swung a few times and did basically nothing. Cool.
He's still reeling from.
Yeah, probably.
Everything's kind of double vision-y, and it's a little weird.
He is a little tingly.
Yeah. So Wolf 1 is down a few hit points. Barely.
Wolf 3.
Okay. Wolf 3 is gonna okay, you're up at the top there, Corke. Okay. He's gonna start using his movement to run at you.
In the air?
Well, are you in the air or did you just fly and land on the rooftop?
In the air.
Oh, okay. Never mind then.
I mean, he could try.
He's not really gonna be able to do that. He's going to...
Aesthetic.
Huh?
Aesthetic.
Yeah, he's going to just take a crack at Sah'Shad, I guess, because whatever, he's there. That sucked. That did not suck. So he does hit you once with a swang of the claws.
Swang.
A swang of the claws, which does damage. It does. How much? Oh. I've been rolling that wrong this whole time. That's cool. You're welcome. Look! My dice!
Just
If
all of
everybody
your
would
dice
like
are
to-
running away.
They are.
Donate our DM a dice tray. She would really appreciate it.
Jade.
5.
5.
5 damage for now.
Okay.
And yes, that was a joke.
Shh, don't let them know that.
I wouldn't turn it down. But no, I will support y'all creator peoples.
I've just noticed not saying something's a joke always winds spending badly for me, so.
Okay. So that was his turn.
It's Wolf 4.
Wolf 4. Alright. He is going to dash off into the woods to see if he can locate that sniper.
Sniper, no sniper.
So he's going to use his full movement to kind of disappear into the woods, or disengage and try. So technically, Sah'Shad and Ash get an opportunity attack.
I think if you disengage, you don't get the opportunity attack.
I liked to think that was the case, but I kept getting boned.
If you
even
disengage, you don't.
If he like rogue disengaged,
yeah, I
then
think there's.
then we don't get an opportunity
I
attack.
think only rogues get that. Like a standard disengage, I think you still get an opportunity attack.
Yeah, I don't know because I have
Oh wait, no.
cunning
Okay.
action disengage.
Yeah. Oh no, okay. Disengage action, you don't provoke opportunity attacks. Okay,
Yeah.
it does work that way. So,
It's just rogues get it as a bonus.
Yeah.
Action.
all right. So he's gonna disengage and barrel on into the woods.
Okay. Which way does he run?
He runs.
Well, if he was around me, it
I mean, okay.
Yeah.
But does he run near his boss? Does he run?
He runs out to the
Okay.
like right, we'll say, according to your vision.
Okay. Also, question: where is this fight happening?
In the
Which-
middle of the clearing, in front of the
The
doorway,
door?
basically.
None of them has stepped on the thing. Like
Well, Sah'Shad was out from the door, and Ash went to join him.
So none
none
of
of
going
them-
out space.
So no, they're not in that space.
Okay. Well, we'll 5 now. Darn it! I must lure them.
And apparently Ash was smart enough to step around it.
I see the whole thing in my head right now is that we've been on the other side of the building from the actual door. So
Well,
theater
no.
of the mind.
Whatever.
No,
Because
'Cause that's
otherwise
where
these
I
guys would
went
not
out.
have. Yeah, otherwise these guys would
Yeah.
not have been able to see anything.
It's fine. I just went through the building to.
There are
block the
2
doors
doors now. There, I said it. It happened.
There we go.
Anything can happen in Rinthia.
It rearranged.
part of the wall collapsed at some point, so we got a secondary exit.
Oh shit.
Well, that was actually my intention of like when Sah'Shad left. But anyways,
Okay, sorry. Specificity always is helpful. Anyway, so 5 or 6 now. Okay. God damn it. I always roll before I decide who I'm attacking. It's retarded of me. Sorry. I'm always gonna attack Ash, and probably suck because Ash's armor is really high. Yeah, that sucked. That also sucked. So he failed. The next one is going to attack Sah'Shad because sharing is caring, and he's going to bite you twice.
They at least know that.
Because I like making you make saves.
yeah.
Don't forget your +4 though, because you and Ash are still buddies. Battle buddies.
Yay!
Hello, buddies.
Let's not be too friendly. He runs out to defend him.
It's Ash. He's honorable, okay? He won't stab you in the back in the middle of a fight.
Maybe later.
Those,
Kidding.
neither of those hits, so you don't need to bother making a save because these
Yay!
wolves apparently just suck.
And then boss man.
Bouse man. In wake of those shots, he kind of backs off a bit and looks up. Cora. Where are you, little girl? And he also takes a dash through the woods.
Does he disengage?
No. He just straight out runs.
Then I get
Were any of us in melee?
my weapon.
Her weapon is. He's hanging back a little bit, so unless either of you has something with reach or a thrown type of weapon, probably not. Ash would not be able to attack him.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, your axe swipes.
It's an 11.
Yeah. Cuts off some of his tail hairs.
I'll take
You
it.
gave him a haircut.
And then Xellos is next.
And yes, in my thinking werewolves have tails because I always thought they looked really dumb without them.
They don't have.
Not in most art, and then like if you
Depends
look
on
at-
which universe you're
Yeah,
in.
yeah,
Anyway.
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Xellos is next.
Okay, how many wolves around Ash and Sah'Shad?
Four, I
Four.
think.
Four. One is dead. 4 remain, and the boss and one of his cronies are chasing after this girl.
Okay, so 3 alive around them? Or 4 around them?
4 around them.
Okay, so...
There were 6, 7 when you count the boss.
Okay. Let's see what I'm gonna do. So... I'm going to cast Scorching Ray at 4th level.
Okay, and the range and area of effect on this one?
This one will just hit an individual creature, and the range is 120 feet.
Okay.
They're just basically a bunch of rays, so I have to roll for each one to hit. So
Okay, so you fire off your laser
At-
beams.
at 4th level, that's 5 rays. So how do I want to divide this? There are 4 around them, I guess 1 each, and then I'll decide whichever one after that gets the last lucky number 5.
Okay.
Well, let's see how many I actually can hit.
Okay. Pew pew lasers. Fire.
14 for the first one.
That's the. Is that to hit or is that just damage?
To hit. No, 14 to hit.
That hits.
Okay, I'll roll damage because I'm going to target basically each of them in a line. Like,
Okay.
ow, ow, ow. Okay, so that's 2d6. That's 5 points of fire damage to one of them. Roll for the next ray. Plus 8, that's 23 to hit wolf number 2.
Okay. That definitely hits.
Okay, well, was it one of them took 5 points? So.
Okay.
And the one I just hit takes 4 points of fire damage.
Wow, that's all the damage this does? Dang.
It's only 2d6. I could theoretically target them all at one creature, but because I'm splitting up, I
gotcha.
basically kind of damage each one at this
For
point.
sure.
Give them a little space, hopefully. Okay, third ray. Plus 7. 25 to hit a third wolf.
Yep.
Oh, that sucked. That was only 2.
Ugh.
Yeah. Fourth ray. Oh, 20, so that'll hit.
Yep.
For a fourth wolf. Oh, that's 10 points. That was good.
Okay.
And for my last one, I'll target the very first wolf that I hit.
Okay.
And that'll be a nat 20. I'll use my portent as a diviner to use my... and just automatically make it a 20.
Okay.
Because being a diviner is awesome.
Nice.
So... 9 double 18. Yeah, 9, 9, 18. So that's 18 points of fire damage.
Dang.
And yeah, that's it for me.
Okay. You singe quite a few of them. The very first one looks a little bit more roughed up than his compatriots. But they all did take a bit of burning damage, and now the lovely scent of burning fur is in the clearing.
Wolf 1.
Wolf 1. Alright, he is going to attack Ash, and he's probably going to fail because my dice are shit. Wow, he nat 20'd, okay.
Whoa!
He doesn't like getting hit with lightning.
No, he's a little mad. So he's going
Oh my.
to lunge and take a bite if he can, although that's hilarious because armor. We'll see how that works. I need to see if the armor does anything cool. Oh,
Does it do anything cool?
I mean,
It looks nice, I hope.
well, looks a little battered, but yes.
It's true.
Okay, so Ash needs to take some damage. As if he hasn't already taken enough already from some friendly fire!
Boy.
fine. He's fine. He has a lot of hit points, you guys. He can soak it up.
It's okay. You can bond later.
Yeah.
Over here.
6. Okay, so that's 6 damage.
Friendly fire builds relationships.
Yes! Of course it does. The question is what kind. It builds enmity! Okay, 6 damage, and I need to roll for the second one as well. Ah! Ha! Okay. Well, that one didn't hit, thankfully, because his armor is redonk. But he now needs to make a save! And I don't... Where his dice at? There it is. Okay. What's his con? Okay. He's fine. No werewolf Ash, because he doesn't need to be any more of an edgelord than he already is.
Oh,
White wolf.
God, what a beautiful thing that would be.
A white wolf in cursed dark armor? Fuck yes. That is my aesthetic.
Arzalan.
Alright, who's looking more buffed up? Sah'Shad or Ash?
How's your HPs doing there, Sah'Shad?
39?
I had to do something.
Ash took a lot of damage, and Ash is at 76.
I'm a squishy little kitty.
Alright then. I'm just gonna kind of go and leave the safety of the door because unfortunately Cure Wounds is a touch spell.
Oh, so you're gonna run over and smack him with a heal?
Yeah, I'm gonna do it at a level 2. So 11 plus 5 is 16 points.
Okay.
Yay! Thank you.
It's like, well, looks like you're having a bit of a rough time out here.
It says that.
Okay, and now that you are also up in that range, you get the benefit of the saving throw bonus from Ash.
Nice.
So,
So Shad's next.
I'm also a nice target, so.
well,
Yeah.
plus 4 to any saving throws you take, good sir.
Sah'Shad.
All right. I look over my shoulder at Ash, protect them. Click my boots, use feline agility, run 120 feet in the direction of the voice.
Okay. Stay behind me.
Certainly.
Shield up.
A
All right.
nod. That's it? Dash?
That's my whole turn.
You just book it.
I just go full, like, True Blood vampire with this. It's just a blur.
And it's not too difficult to follow them because you also hear the sounds of those shots ringing out through the forest still. So.
How far is the boss?
I mean, he booked his full movement on out of there. So
Is he within 120 feet?
I mean, he's in the forest, so you can't see him.
Oh. I'm just gonna...
He booked it past the edge of the clearing, so you don't know how far away he is by this point.
I'll fly over to above our friends.
Okay.
Our friend
How
and-
high up are you flying?
Was there a hole in the ceiling that I could have flown straight up? Or no?
I mean, you could have, like, flown angled out the door.
Okay. Well, I can only move 30 feet flying.
Okay.
So however high I could have gotten.
Okay. I mean, if you were above and over the roof, so.
Yeah.
But are you like 30 feet up, or are you thinking you're? How did you come out of there?
I don't know if it like takes speed movement to go like diagonal and all over the
I
place.
mean, it's if you went on an angle
Oh yeah.
and you didn't like fucking zigzag or do weird
Yeah.
stuff.
If I went, I just wanna
Loop-de-loop for style.
Double your movement for loop-de-loops.
I'll do. All right. So I guess I'll be technically about like 25 feet up.
Okay. So you
Let's
do not gain the benefit of Ash's aura, even
Yeah,
though you're
no.
nearby. That's
But-
what I was checking for.
Okay. And then I'm gonna. How far is my spiritual weapon from these guys? The ones by the door.
The ones that are hanging out around Ash and where Sah'Shad was, but there is now a dust blur. I mean, you could hit one of them at least.
Oh, okay. Because can I position it where I'm nearest them? Like I can hit two if they try to run.
Yeah, because they're all pretty close to each other. They're like within 5 feet of each other
Oh, okay.
at this point, because they've all closed in around like Ash.
Okay, I do that, and I will hit whoever is. I guess who's there. I don't
Let's
know who's
go with Wolf 5 and 6,
there. Okay, we'll say they're there.
just so I can give them some damage.
Not 20.
Do you do anything neat on a nat 20 with that thing?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think it just looks really cool.
Okay.
Double dice.
Do it.
Double dice. The moment we've been waiting for.
So while she's doing that, just can I get a DM ruling on the wording of these Boots of Haste?
Sure.
So it says when the Boots property has been used for a total of 10 minutes, the magic ceases to function until you finish a long rest. It also says that I can click the boots to turn them on and click the boots to turn them off.
Okay.
So I'm assuming that means I can use them for a minute, turn them off,
And you
use
get-
them for another minute, turn them off, and get a total of 10 minutes over the day.
Yeah.
Cool. Useful.
Sure, why
41.
not? Let's give them an on-off switch. I don't care.
I mean, that's literally what it says. It's just,
Yeah.
It's a 41.
If the click activates or deactivates them, then
yeah.
yeah.
If you
It's
click your heels
basically like
together
Vax's
again, you end the
wings.
effect. Yeah.
And it says basically like Vax's wings, so.
Nice.
Okay. What was that, Corke?
41.
41. Okay, so you... Wolf 6 is cleaved in twain by your axe.
Anime.
Yeah.
Anime cut.
Shoulder to naughty bits. And a
And
spray of blood.
I can do one more action. There's how many are left there?
Wolf 5, 3, and 1 remains. Wolf 4 is off with his boss chasing the girl.
Okay, I'll try. Let's hit Wolf 4.
He's off with his boss
Oh,
chasing
4.
the girl.
Sorry. 5.
Okay.
And I'll do Crown of Madness, which they have to do a wisdom save.
Wisdom save. Shit, which one is Wolf 5? I think it was this guy. This is gonna be hilarious. Yeah, he failed.
Okay, so he has to hit. He's charmed.
Okay.
Has to hit someone I choose,
Okay.
other than himself, which is
Okay.
his friend.
Okay. So he's gonna hit Wolf number 3. Do 2 attacks on him with his claws. Except he misses because apparently he's just not good at.
It's
Oh.
okay.
Yeah. He swings at his buddy who defends, and they kind of are engaged in a momentary.
We don't have to deal with them.
Yeah.
So
They're engaged in a momentary battle of chicken.
okay.
So
Ash.
here's what I'm picturing. The guy that like music manned the gnolls, then went to the werewolves and music manned them with the boot camp.
This is an NPC that will happen eventually.
It has to be. It has to be.
If my mob rolls keep sucking this hard,
It's gonna be great.
Oh, it's fantastic.
I promise you, he's probably going to be a goblin.
Ash is next.
Alright, Ash is on the defensive. Can he do anything to help other people? What are these spells? God, I don't even know. I don't even know, you guys.
Always what you want to hear out of your DM.
Oh. Yeah. Could I have moved 30 feet towards where they ran?
Sure.
But okay.
You can follow the sound of the gunshots. Okay. Let's see, what can he do? Let's just burn a smite. That seems like fun. So he's going to burn a spell slot with a Wrathful Smite as he makes an attack with his longsword. Which one is his dice? This one. Cool. That was actually good. Good job, Ash. You're neat. Another. That was not so great, but hey, first one is good, and first one had a smite on it. So, let's see. Smite does additional damage of some kind. Wrathful Smite is really special, and I need to remember what the fuck it is. So, spells, you guys. Oh, haha. Okay, so he's gonna take a swing. This little guy gets to take extra damage, and then he's gonna have to do a Wisdom save. And if he fails, he's going to be afraid of Ash until the end of his next turn.
Nice.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. Down, puppy. Let's see. So the damage. God. So many damage dice. What do I do? D8.
You roll them.
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I'm checking my modifiers here. Okay, okay, guys, this is gonna make me look real dumb, but when we're doing damage, what are we all adding to that?
Whatever it says on the spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Spell
paladins,
damage?
that would
Like-
be spellcasting modifier for smite.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean like straight weapon damage.
Oh, the
Prof and
prof and
other
whatever.
mod.
Yeah.
Okay.
either
Strength for him, I
or
think.
dex.
Yes, it is. I'm just
Yeah.
making sure that that's what we're doing because occasionally I forget to do that, so my creatures do very low damage.
I'm just doing whatever the Google Sheet thing told me to do.
Yeah, right?
Straight up damage is just the modifiers, not proficiency.
Yeah.
Okay.
Proficiency only applies to making the attack. It doesn't
Yes.
apply to damage.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Wanted to make sure of that. I always get the two mixed up a lot, so I kind of end up flubbing damage really badly. Sorry.
Well, mine. Wait, no, because mine says with my short sword, it's 1d6 plus 5,
Okay.
which would be my dex, which is plus 3, plus my proficiency, which is plus 2.
That see that's where
Before.
But
You're
is it because I'm proficient with light weapons?
You get the bonus to your attack. It should not apply to your damage.
So the damage would just be 1d6 then?
Yeah, it'd just be the damage would be
Yes.
1d6 plus your
dex
Modifier.
I think.
your dex
I
modifier.
always freaking forget this, and I feel
Okay,
like the
this-
verbiage in the book is weird.
The sheet is confusing me then. I mean, not that I've actually attacked anyone with my blades yet, but
Yeah, where it says bonus, that is just for your to hit. That is not to damage.
okay.
Plus your proficiency should be 4.
My proficiency?
Yes.
It should be 4.
We're level 10.
Yep, you add proficiency to your attack.
Let me look into
roll.
this.
Ability
Alright.
modifier.
It's proficiency is added to the hit, not
Yeah,
not
proficiency
damage.
gets added to hit, not to damage. It's always a little weird. I always forget it. I don't know why. It's just a me thing. Anyway, that's fine. His bonus is a 4, so he does 10 damage plus the smite, which is something nutty. Uh, 1d6 psychic damage. Okay. Ooh, that hurt. So let's have this poor bastard make a wisdom save. Number 5. Are you gonna be afeared? Yep, you are.
That poor thing is charmed and feared.
Oh, that's right. He was the one with charmed. I forgot to write that down. I'm so sorry. Well, how long does Crown of Madness normally last?
1 minute.
Okay.
Concentration.
Okay. We'll go, I'm gonna be a jerk and recant that because that was my...
But do they get, just out of curiosity, does that have a specification about they get the chance to try it again if damaged? Because some spells do carry that.
It doesn't.
Okay.
Yeah. Just 1 minute. That sucks.
And Crown of Madness does have a, like, distinct look about it, so he would have
Yeah.
been smart enough not to do that, so I'm gonna be a jerk and retcon that.
A twisted
Sorry.
crown of jagged iron appears on its head.
Yep.
And a madness glows in its eyes.
Yep, he knows you did something funky to it, so he's not gonna attack that one. But he's gonna attack number 3, so he gets the...
This is so contradictory. Like, Corke looks like an angel. And her
She's
spell
doing
is
all
just
this evil shit.
evil.
And
They hit first.
Ash's DC, and he does not make.
They
a
shot
save.
first.
Okay,
Oh, shit.
so
That's probably why I've been sucking so much. Sorry.
we're learning, guys. It's fine. Okay, so he takes 16 damages. And is afraid of Ash, so he backs the fuck away.
That's 3?
Mhm.
Okay,
Number 3 is hurting.
his turn.
Well, he's gonna use his full movement to get the fuck away from Ash. So he disengages and bails, pretty much, his full movement back.
Then Wolf 4, who ran away.
Yeah, Wolf 4 is out doing things, and we'll get back to that side of the battle when Sah'Shad's turn comes up.
Wolf 5 is charmed, so it doesn't matter.
Jesus.
Wolf Boss also ran away.
Well, Wolf 5, is he gonna keep attacking his compadre?
Oh, wait, I don't know if he has to keep hitting.
Don't mind me, I'm just kind of freaking out as I watch half of my skills go from like 6 to 10.
I was gonna say, I'm like, wow, we're not doing amazingly here.
Ooh, I read this wrong. He should have attacked on his turn. So
Okay.
let's
So
just
he's gonna
count that
keep-
as.
He's gonna keep attacking his buddy.
Well, he attacked earlier, so I'll just count that as.
Okay.
Because it was supposed to be his turn.
Okay.
And the boss, and then Xellos.
Okay. We'll come back around when Sah'Shad's turn comes up, and I'll talk about what's going on with that fight.
Okay, so Xellos go.
Alright, so any other wolves still close to Sah'Shad and Ash?
Wolf 1 is still in front of Ash. Sah'Shad has bailed on the fight and is chasing after
Oh, yeah.
the others. Wolf 3 is as far as he can humanly get from Ash, so he's about full 30 feet away at the edge of the clearing. Wolf 5 is insane.
Wolf 5 is doing our work.
Yes. And that's it. So you got
Okay.
Wolf 1. And
Okay, so
Wolf 5 is probably going to start attacking Wolf 1 on his next turn if something
Oh,
else
well.
doesn't happen.
Oh no, never
well,
mind.
we'll see. I'll target Wolf 1 then.
Okay.
Do another Scorching Ray, only 2nd level this time.
Okay.
So let's see what hits. 13? Nope, that first one's not gonna hit.
13?
Yeah, 13.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh yay, that one did hit. Okay, that's good.
Their armor's not that great, you guys.
Their grief is pretty bad, so yeah.
9 plus Plus
As far as he can wolfenly get from Ash, yes.
14
Thank you,
hit.
Jack.
So, last one. Nope, that was 10. Well, 10?
No.
Okay, so the third one won't hit, so only 2 will hit. Then.
Okay.
Okay, so that's basically 4d6. 17 points of fire damage.
Okay. He's on fire.
Sheesh.
See? It's really nice when it actually all hits one target.
He's looking pretty rough, but he's still standing. He's quite singed.
Wolf
Right.
1.
That was my turn, so
All right.
Wolf 1.
Wolf 1. Okay. How long does fly last again?
I think 10 minutes? Let me check. Pretty sure
Okay.
it's-
Just want to make sure you're still hanging out in the air.
Yeah.
Yes, 10 minutes concentration.
Okay. Well, they have nothing that they can hit you with, so you're sitting pretty up there.
Yeah, that's why I did it.
Let's see.
And why I didn't use Hunter's Mark or anything to attack, because that's concentration, and it would jump, and then I would fall. So it
You're
wouldn't
like,
really work.
Hunter's Mark! Plunk. Alright. Okay, Wolf 1 is going to... We have 2 flying. Arza is cowering behind Ash, which is very wise. And Ash is got his shield. Wolf 1 is going to try to attack Arza anyway because he's cray. However's, I think Ash can do a thing because he's all defensive and shit. Yeah, he's just gonna use his reaction to impose disadvantage on the attack roll, because he's gonna protect your shiny golden ass. Because he got told to.
He's a pushover.
Not that it mattered, because the difference between the 2 rolls was like 1, and they both sucked, so... Clang, clang, shield, and Ash got in the way of the attack, so you're fine, Arza.
Okay.
I didn't need a werewolf ganassi, that'd be too weird.
Shiny golden werewolf. Yes!
Ooh,
And the tip of your tail would be on fire.
aesthetic.
Nice. I need
Go ahead,
this
come on,
now.
give me more. I can make more werewolves.
Yes. Okay,
Oh wow.
ours is next, but yes.
AU where everyone's a werewolf.
Okay, well, since
I'd
he
be
tried
so
to
down. I'd be
come
so
at me.
down.
Ugly werewolf.
I'm going to step around Ash just enough to throw a chromatic orb at the little bastard, level 1.
Okay.
Let's see.
Dang.
Ranged spell attack is going to be fire.
Okay.
Hit.
Just a burning dog.
Such a horrible smell.
14. 14 to hit.
14? Yep.
It's the worst smell ever, yo.
Okay, and that's 3d8.
Chromatic orb is horrible.
Yeah.
Jeez. That's a level 1 spell?
Let me make sure I got that rating right just real quick.
Sure. It's a rude spell.
Yeah.
By
Jeez.
rude, I mean amazing.
It's rude when it's on the other side.
Yes.
Yes, just as aware of my love affair with the spell.
Yep. We did some playtesting with a boss I created, and wow, he got
Flying
Destroyed.
sorcerer basically
Destroyed
just... and a flying archer took him out.
yes, stupid sorcerers and their twin spell crap. It was glorious and terrible all at once.
I make sure I didn't copy the wrong thing here.
Sure.
Yeah, 3d8.
Neat.
So that's 14 plus 8 is 22.
Ooh. Okay. Wolf 1 is burning a lot, and is there anything in particular you would like to describe his death throes with?
Pure ash.
So we're straight up Elder Scrolls Onlining this, and he just combusts and
Hey, my dad
Turns
was an
into a
Afridi, okay?
turns into a pile of ash.
Wolf
And-
1, yeah.
Wolf 1 is dead.
Sah'Shad.
Okay, Sah'Shad, you
Yeah.
meanwhile have gone chasing after the Silver Alpha and his companion, who are chasing the girl. We will say, for the sake of dramas and funsies, you have caught up to them a little further off. You do see them facing off. There is a humanoid figure cloaked in a red hooded, like waist length, or about waist length short cloak, wielding a battle axe. She's got another device slung across her back and a couple other silvery objects down about her waist that are not daggers. She's facing off with the Silver Alpha, and his compatriot is just now joining the fight.
I'm gonna say that Sah'Shad's world has guns, so he recognizes this,
Okay.
and he approaches her and he's like, "Well, nice bit of kit you've got there."
Thank you.
Look,
Here to
look
help?
over at the boss. Shall we? And I pull out 2 daggers and
Okay.
get ready to go.
All right. So let's go ahead on this end of things and adjust the initiative for this chunk. So we're gonna just do a fresh round because it's all mangled. So Sah'Shad, please roll.
New initiative. Okay, I can do that.
For their end, right?
For their side, yes.
Plus 3, so 4.
Balls.
That was not great,
This
but I'm
girl-
being a gentleman and letting her go first.
Well, this girl's initiative bonus is sick as fuck, so. 20.
Holy shit.
She has 8 to her initiative, guys.
Okay, yep.
Gunslingers.
To be fair, when I fixed my proficiency bonus, my stealth went up to 11, and my acrobatics went up to 11, and my perception and investigation went up to 10.
Oh, yes.
So I'm doing okay on my end.
Boss Wolf got an 18.
To hit me?
No, he's
Oh.
his initiative.
Initiative.
Oh, okay. So like, oh god.
And Werf number 4 got a 8.
Okay.
So,
Little red.
Little Red Riding Hood. Yes. So she goes first, apparently. She is wielding her battle axe with 2 hands. So she's gonna run up at Scarface the wolf and take a swing. Swing bada bada, and I can't remember if she has. I need to make sure she. Oh, she does have extra attack. Excellent. Okay, she's gonna attack twice. That hits. And that also just hits. So, swing, swing. Nothing special about it. Those are d8s. Plus. Seven. 10. So she hits him for 17 damage
Nice.
with the big ass battle axe.
She's gonna be my friend. Girl talk.
Okay. Let me show you my axe.
It's beautiful.
Okay. Okay. So who's next over here? And then once this initiative round is done, we'll jump back to the other group because there's only like 1 or 2 wolves left over there.
Yeah, wolf boss.
Wolf boss. Okay. He just kind of laughs when she strikes him, and there goes my dice. Hold on. Oh, motherfucker.
Cigar box. They were perfectly well and they're cheap.
It was in reach, so. Okay. He just kind of chuckles as he grins at her. I thought you'd come out of the woods sooner or later. And he fails to swing twice because I got the same roll, and that was 4, and he's really shitty. We'll say he's toying with her.
I love this.
Wolf 4.
Okay. Wolf 4. Goes in to help his boss. And so he takes a swing at her a couple times as well. Nope. They just suck. They just suck.
Sah'Shad.
How far away is he from me?
They are in melee range of her. If you have joined her side, you are probably less than 10 feet away from both of them.
Oh, okay, cool. So then I'm just going to run up into melee range and just dagger.
Okay. All right.
Does your
Okay.
tail have a dagger?
No, but it is in my thoughts.
Yes!
Hey, last game I ran, the Tiefling Rogue had a tail decoration thing that had a dagger blade on it.
That's pretty awesome.
I'll allow it.
See, you remember how we were talking about my special ops suit?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a whole
Definitely
other
had something
from your
like that.
special ops suit. Sweet.
Uh-huh. No, but when I get my special ops suit, that'll have it. All right, anyways.
When we finally get to the city.
So 4 plus 7 is 11
Okay.
to hit
Which one are you swinging at? Wolfie 4 or Boss Man?
the boss.
Okay.
Does it hit?
You said 11?
11.
Nope.
And then dagger number 2, which is 10, which is worse. So no.
Wah, wah.
And then I'm just gonna back out of melee range again.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Or at least, or sort of run at him and then run so that we're kind of bookending him. So that if he tries to book it, then he
So you swing around so you can kind of pincer attack him.
Yeah,
All
but
right.
out of melee range.
Okay. Did you disengage?
I don't have to because
Oh,
it's
okay.
all within the same action.
Okay.
It's only if I start my action in melee range.
What are you doing, Lissi?
It's a shot. It's a shot right now.
Basically, yeah.
Okay.
Um,
Great.
but yeah, you only get an attack of opportunity if you start in melee range and move out of it.
They're not
If you do it all
shot.
within one turn.
Got it. Excellent. Okay.
Oh, that's no fun.
They're
Gotta be
training.
sharp.
Easy
They're
now.
training.
All right. So now let's flip the camera over to the other battlefield.
Oh, it's our half-elven friend, Xellos.
So, Xellos, just for your clearance. Most of the wolves are dead, except for Wolf 5, who is crazy pants, thanks to Corke's magic. And I assume you're intelligent enough to recognize what that spell is, so...
Yeah.
And then Wolf 3 is the only one remaining, because Wolf 1 got turned into a pile of ash by Arza's chromatic orb.
All right. Then we'll target number 3.
Okay.
Scorching Ray.
So much burning.
Yes.
Come on, you guys. Do you not do you do anything other than fire? Because you're in a forest, and
Yeah.
No.
It's the only thing I have that's not gonna hit anybody else.
Of course you
at the
don't.
same time.
It just rained. It's fine.
you and your AOE spells, man.
We get to the town, it's burned down. Wildfire.
24. That one hits.
I'm playing the wrong character to take responsibility for that.
11 for one of them.
Weird, wasn't the
That does not hit.
Okay.
I've got a Phoenix Sorcerer
14.
who actively greets people. No, I did not burn down a village, thank you.
Okay, so 2 of them hit.
Okay.
That's 16 points of fire damage.
Okay. He's looking pretty rough, but he's still standing.
Arza is next, if
He
that's...
is singed and burny and angry.
I guess this last one works so well, I'll just fling another chromatic orb.
Okay.
And once again, yes, fire.
Just looks so sad.
Burn them all. Burn them all.
I don't think this one's gonna hit because it's oh yeah, it's a 14.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh dear.
It's okay. I'll make more.
Not as good this time.
They're always gonna be like dog
That's
though.
8 damage.
Okay. He's still standing, but he's definitely looking roughed up and burned.
I'll move my spiritual weapon over
Okay.
to hit him.
Okay.
And hope.
You gonna take a swing?
Oh, that hits. That's 20.
Yeah, that hits. Yeah, that hits.
Alright. Did we rule on what we're gonna do for that extra damage?
No, but go ahead and we'll say it does it this time, because he's probably gonna die this turn, to be quite honest.
Plus my mod is 27, 33.
Damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, so do you want anything special to happen here?
It's just kind of a different angle than the other.
Okay.
Let's make it weird.
Oh, okay, so you swing it the other way and he just peels apart in a spray of blood. So,
Whatever.
Wolf 3 is dead, and the other guy is Crown of Madness, and he's just snarling
It's Ash.
and drooling and stuff. So, with no others left, Ash is just gonna go for him, and burn another spell slot on a smite, I guess, because why not? That's what paladins do, right?
Smite.
Actually, you know what? Let's just fuck it and go full on, and he's gonna action surge. Do this a few times. We'll Percy
have
this
to.
motherfucker.
I love it.
Alright, so... yeah, he will action surge and attack with one regular attack and one another Wrathful Smite, I guess, because it's the only cool one. Let's see how this does. Attack 1 is crap. Attack 2 is good. So that one will hit. The action surge, and then that attack will hit. And the last one, which will be the smite, will also hit. So now let's roll damage. I'm pretty sure this wolf is gonna die, but you never know. Okay, D8. Let's save time, and I will roll multiple dice at once. Ooh! 666. Plus... Holy shit. And then I need another one for the smite. $36 points of damage. Wolf is still standing, but he's hurting pretty badly, and now he needs to make a wisdom save. Which he fails, so he... I guess technically the Crown of Madness will fall off since he's been damaged. Does it work like a normal charm?
Concentration.
Concentration, so he's still crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. He's crazy and now he's afraid of Ash at least, so he will probably... he will probably try to run away from Ash, but whatever, he'll do whatever you tell him to, so we'll...
He has to hit someone on his turn?
I don't know.
That's what it says on the thing.
Okay.
But he's also afraid. And Arzalan...
Well, he's afraid, but only of Ash, so he's probably going to strike somebody else. But he won't be able to get near Ash, and Ash is protecting Arza, so he's going to back away.
Can I drop it?
I think so. It's a concentration spell. You should be able to just...
I'll just drop it then.
Okay. So you drop your Crown of Madness, and he's...
Because I don't want him to hit my friends.
Okay. So he's no longer crazy, but he is afraid. So he's gonna... The next time he can move, he's gonna do so and run the fuck away from Ash.
And then it's now a little red.
Okay, so flipping the camera back. She is going to make another swing at Boss Man with her axe because trying to fire guns at point blank range is not great. Let's see.
I think the wolf could be making saving throws to try to break the crown too, actually.
Oh well, whatever.
It's not what it says here, but okay.
Crown of Madness is weird.
I don't think you're
If you have the book, then you can... That would be great.
I wrote all these things down verbatim into an online spell book.
That hits. And that hits. Okay. So she swings twice and hits Woofy.
Yeah, it doesn't say it.
1d8.
Okay. But quick thing here just for Crown Madness. One humanoid of your choice that you can see within range must succeed a wisdom saving throw, become charmed by you for the duration. While the target is charmed in this way, a twisted crown of jagged iron appears above its head, and a madness glows in its eyes. The charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee attack against a creature other than yourself that you mentally choose. The target can act normally on its turn if you choose no creature or if none are within its reach.
Oh,
On your
okay.
subsequent turns, you must use your action to maintain control over the target or the spell ends. Also, the target can make a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns. On a success, the spell ends.
Okay.
Alright.
The spell cards seem strangely incomplete.
Yep.
Alright. I think they're just more for a quick reference
No,
than
that was
anything.
the app.
Mhm. Okay. In the meantime, she has swung her battle axe a couple of times and did 20 damage to Boss Man.
Dang.
She is not only quick, but tough.
Apparently, yeah. Whereas Sah'Shad is one of those.
Quick
He is very quick.
and stabby.
Well,
And weird
not so much lately. But,
He's trying.
he's trying so hard.
Ever since that tree.
That really was the start of the downfall. Which actually, I kind of realized that I have a climb speed, so I should just be able to climb.
Well,
But
well,
we'll retcon and say the tree was a little small. To
the
be
tree
fair.
was tough.
It was, yeah.
Okay,
The tree was tough.
Whose turn? What's that?
Boss.
Boss. Okay. After being struck that much, he is going to disengage and bail. He's just he's done. So gonna run his full movement out of range. So that's his turn.
4.
Okay.
Wolf 4 is gonna do the same. He is disengaging and he's following his bouse.
Alright. Sah'Shad.
Cool. I quickly look over at Little Red. Do we go?
She looks like she's about ready to put up her axe and try to draw, but can't make the movement quick enough.
Okay. So she's still moving to attack then.
Yeah.
basically. Okay. So then in
Running
that case,
away? Coward.
So how far away are they from me?
They've gone their full movement, so 30 feet.
Okay. I'll move my full movement, and I've realized that my short sword is also a light weapon, so short sword, dagger.
Okay.
They're the same bonus, so it doesn't
Okay.
really matter. Come on, dice, don't. Are you serious? That was another one.
Yeah, you have story point.
I do.
Is it worth it? Is it worth it in this moment?
Not at this moment. I'm going to choose a different dice, though.
Dice jail for you.
No kidding. All right. Hey, there's something. 17 plus 7. 24.
Okay. At which
Wait,
one?
is that right? 17 plus...
Yeah.
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 Big boss.
Okay. So are you trying to throw?
No, I moved 30 feet up
Oh,
to
okay.
them.
Okay.
Stab.
Okay.
So that was my second attack, so that was the dagger, which is 1d4 plus... which is 8 damage.
Cool. Poke. Stab him in.
I did actual damage with a dagger, you guys!
Your dagger rips down into his armor a little bit and catches some of his fur and tears out a little bit of flesh, but he's still looking all right.
And then...
He does snarl at
Anything
you
I
over
can
his
do.
shoulder.
Okay, and...
I just realized
I-
I've been counting full damage instead of half. Whoops.
For him?
Yeah. So we're gonna pretend that. Well, most of the time it didn't matter, but for the weapons, it kind of
Yeah, for the
does.
weapons.
So
Wait, you were-
he actually only takes like half of whatever you just said.
Oh, I understand.
No silver.
So then I'll use my bonus action to disengage.
Okay.
Step back.
Okay.
And that's me.
Cameraman.
Okay. Yeah, because there's literally one wolf left, and he's terrified.
It's Xellos.
Okay, looking at this thing, do I in any way think this is a threat to us?
I mean, he's backed away from essentially your bulwark character, so I would say no.
If we like huddle
I think I'm gonna-
on Ash.
I think I'm gonna make the judgment they can take care of themselves. I'm gonna try and fly off and find our party member who's run off
Okay.
from my point of view by himself.
Okay.
So I'm gonna start flying my full 60 feet towards the direction I saw.
You sail off.
Yeah.
I guess could you use the dash action in conjunction with fly and just like
Yes.
book it 120 out that way?
Yeah, sure. Let's say we do that.
Well, you double your movement.
Yeah.
So
My movement's 60 when I'm flying though, so
Yeah.
100. So.
Yeah.
Cool. So there you go. You whoosh that way. How about the rest of who's next on this side?
Arzalan. Yeah. You.
We can't quite hear what you're saying.
It's your turn.
Okay.
Sure.
Okay. Alright. I'm not going to try to waste another spell slot in this, guys. I'm just going to leave her and go. You've been completely abandoned. Haven't you realized that yet? Vicious mockery.
Nah, 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 nah.
And that is 6.
Okay.
And what else does Vicious Mockery do?
Is Vicious
It's
Mockery
just
a to
damage,
hit,
isn't
or
it?
is it a...
Wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
And it has, if it hits, if he fails, he has disadvantage on his next attack roll. That makes before the end of its next turn.
Yeah, he failed his wisdom save, so... He's just in the worst shape.
Sad now.
He should just leave.
Oh, it's me. Well, I'll move it towards him onto the other side of him, if
Okay.
that's within 20 feet.
Okay, yeah, you're
And
fine.
That's plus 9 is 17 to hit. 17 to hit should hit, right?
Yes.
Alright.
You're just gonna finish him off?
I guess so. 23.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And then I go fly past him, because I still have my action.
Okay. So you just split him in twain with your... That's still your spiritual weapon, right?
Yep.
And you just fly off. After...
Let's go.
Alright, since that battle is over, Ash is going to follow you and gesture for Arza to come along. And y'all can go do some dashing in that direction.
Lots of dashes. Yeah, I guess Little Red, since Ash is next, but
Okay.
we're dashing.
Let's see, what can she... She's got a cool thing she can do, I think.
This guy has been so kind to me.
Alright. She basically straight up drops her battle axe on the ground and draws one of her pistols out and takes a crack shot at one of them guys.
And in case it wasn't clear, I was disengaging to get out of her way so that I'm not getting shot.
It's good. Don't worry, she can aim.
Unless she hits a 1.
Good!
So she's gonna take a fire at the boss before he can get out of it. Oh, hey, thanks for cursing me. So
Did she misfire?
she sure did.
Oh,
So
it's not my fault, I swear.
It's 2. It's 2.
so misfire.
You hear Arza's voice.
Vicious mockery just at the back of the brain.
So I think on a misfire, basically the weapon jammed pretty much. So
Yeah.
she fires it, and you just it kind of backfires, and damn it! So now it's their turn.
Okay.
to ask.
Wolf Boss.
Him and his buddy, yeah, they dash the fuck out into the forest. They're gone. So we can probably call the battle completed. They've disappeared into the forest.
Well,
So,
while they disappear, did the boss drop any blood earlier?
I mean, everybody kind of did.
I hold up my dagger,
At least 2
currently
ounces.
coated in wolf boss blood.
And for the sake of time, we'll assume you guys have refound. You're all kind of converging into the area where Sah'Shad and his new friend, Little Red Shooting Hood, happens to be. She's not little, by the way. She's actually pretty tall.
It's
average.
grown up, you know. The nickname sticks.
Average.
That is a nice axe.
She's like leaning down, picking up the busted gun, and just. What? Oh, thanks.
I still have my wings.
Well, thanks for the assist. You're an interesting group.
You're rather interesting yourself. We seem to have caught a bit of trouble that was meant for you, but...
Sorry about that. I was staying in that tower a little while back. They probably caught my scent. Name's Cora. All of you?
Sah'Shad.
Thanks for the help, Sah'Shad.
No worries. Anytime.
Well, you did a pretty good job there taking on Ro. He's tough. At least we sent him running.
A little
Dealt
too
with him
tough.
before, have you?
Oh yeah.
His name is Fish Egg.
Not exactly.
Maybe more like row the boat.
Ah.
Sure,
Nice.
we'll go with that. Yeah. Anyway,
What-
that scar that he's got on his face, we traded. She pulls down her hood. And I need my session, doc. There we go. So you get a visual of Little Red Riding Hood here. This athletic woman's figure is garbed in tall, sturdy brown boots, fitted pants, and a dark shirt under a hip-length, well-worn scarlet-hooded riding cloak. She has thick brown gloves, softened from use and age, up to her elbows, where her sleeves are rolled up. She's wearing a work shirt. When she reveals her face after pulling back the hood, it's youthful, chipper, spangled with freckles. Her green eyes are smiling but alert, and her rusty-colored hair falls short and bouncy about her chin. Some of it covers part of her face, but as she reveals to you, the left half is raked by a scar left by 4 huge claws.
We're matching. Friends! It's my best friend. Hers is on the left side, mine's on the right. Come on, y'all. Best friends. It's the Axe Girls.
She lets the hair drop back over the scar. Been dealing with him for a little while yet. Half a year they've been around here.
Well, I'm quite sure they'll be back for more.
Do you want to find out how
Because I
far?
don't see any bodies.
Every time I kill one of them, seems like another one pops up. They destroyed Redford, my village.
You say Redford?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I want to. Ro has to make a con save.
Okay.
I'm gonna do my channel divinity,
Okay. What does that do?
Crimson Bond.
Okay.
I can see. That's a lot of words. You can focus on the blood of the creature to form a bond and gain information about their current circumstances. You know their approximate distance and direction from you, as well as their general state of health, as long as they are within 10 miles of you.
Jeez.
You can maintain concentration on this bond for up to 1 hour. During your bond, you can spend an action to attempt to connect with the bonded creature's eyes. The target makes a con save. Oh, I already bonded with it. He makes a con save if I want to see through its eyes, which I do.
Okay. He saves.
I'm gonna get damaged. But I know where he is
Okay.
if he's within 10 miles.
Okay.
I rolled 2 ones.
So you try to see through his eyes, and you can't. You okay?
Yeah.
You're making a weird face.
She does that.
It happens a bit.
Okay. He's heading off in a
He's heading off.
in a direction, which I will, in a northeasterly direction.
He's going to the northeast. He has how much health?
He's
Wait. I don't know if I should know this. Yeah, general state of health.
He's pretty wounded.
Okay. How far?
He is quite wounded.
Okay.
We're gonna use that verbiage.
No, approximate distance.
Oh, approximate distance? I mean, they've moved a pretty good clip by this point. If you know anything about werewolves, you can assume they've probably bamfed back into wolf form and are booking it.
Yeah.
So they're getting quite far away. Specifics, whatever.
They went.
That
Such-
away.
And he is hurt a lot. You are hurt a lot. Do you need... I say to my friends.
Ash is singed a bit.
It's a good thing I had your cloak, because that would not have
Oh,
cured
yes, so you do.
cure wounds at level.
Xellos, he's kind of giving you a look. So these wolves are a problem in these woods. Cora kind of gives him a curious look. Yeah, a bit of one. Started up about half a year ago, they came around. Then they got ballsy enough to attack the village.
How hurt is Sah'Shad?
I'm sitting at 55, which is 3 below my max, so I'm good. All things being relative.
Yeah, I already did a patch on him.
Math. What's math? Ash gets mathematics. Wait,
Ash gets health back!
19.
Okay. 19?
Yeah. Wow, that was really slow.
Oh, it is getting late. Math is
Yeah.
not exactly easy to do
I
in the
know.
early hours.
Well, you guys are probably going to be able to do a rest at this point anyway, so whatever.
Need more? Less? How about you?
I'll be alright, thank you.
Does Cora need help? Does Arzalan need help?
Cora's fine.
Ours didn't get hit, so
Alright.
they tried and Ash jumped in the way.
Yeah. Ash did his job.
Wait, do we smell the rot?
Mm-hmm.
And at
It's
this point,
coming from Ash. Well, that's
Well,
interesting.
make yourselves a little perception check.
Oh,
Sah'Shad, you can do so with advantage because you were pretty damn close to Ash when it happened.
yay! I might be good at this. Okay, not that one.
11.
9.
16 with my plus 10.
You know it came from Ash.
Okay. And this is the rod of undead.
Uh-huh. You're familiar with that scent.
Uh-huh.
That smell.
Ash,
Yes.
is there something you would like to tell us?
What do you mean? He's Ash, so he's pretty inscrutable for the most part. But you do get the sense he's kind of stiffening up a little bit uneasily.
Insight check.
Okay,
Sure, go for it.
do it. Do it.
$14.
What are you insight checking for specifically?
Why does he look uncomfortable? Does he look uncomfortable? Is that because he's uncomfortable?
He's generally uncomfortable.
I mean,
He's
that's
wearing
true.
big, heavy, nasty armor. Of course, he's uncomfortable.
More than usual.
You know enough about Ash by this point to realize that he's pretty cagey and doesn't seem interested in disclosing much about himself. So it seems that this is just part of that. He's just not interested in talking about or disclosing his background.
I walk up to him and stare down at him.
He looks up at you, but doesn't appear intimidated.
Up on the sidelines while they're trying to stare down Ash, I'm just looking over at Cora and goes, by the way, the scarred one is Corke, the silent one is Xellos. I'm Arzalan.
It's Corke.
Nice to
Cor-
meet you.
Okay. Just figured we'd cover that one more. Oh, and he's Ash.
Okay, I'm getting the sense that there's something not quite right here.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out too.
It's fine. Just give us one moment. Ash, I have history with the undead.
Indeed, as do I.
Thus far, you have been an ally. I would hate to see that change in the future. Can I trust you?
In a battle, yes.
And outside of a battle?
I would not put a sword in your back if that's what you're asking.
Insight check.
Okay.
The fort is free though, right?
So that is a 13.
He doesn't appear to be lying. And so far, knowing Ash as little as you do, he's always at least come across as honest. Cagey, in that he tends not to say much about himself, but when he says something or gives his word, he's so far proven out to be true. And his whole general sense of how he comports himself, he's very honorable. So you get a sense that if he's saying something, he means it.
I'm gonna
sniff his arm.
hold up.
What?
Don't make it creepy, Cork.
Corke is creepy.
It's true. I'm gonna just hold out my hand as for a handshake.
I'll do it after this.
He takes your hand, like old-fashioned handshake. So he, kind of does the forearm clasp type thing.
Okay.
I put my hand out.
And I just let out a little snort growl and just kind of very well. And then I release a handshake and
Okay.
go back to.
What are you doing?
So Cork, please take it away with the creepiness.
What are you doing?
I also asked for a handshake.
I'm just kind of looking at Cora like, is this making any sense to you? Like the Xellos. To you?
Cora's just like. And Ash is a little baffled at Cora.
I'm understanding you are a knight. Aren't you supposed to... Wait, what is the word? Respect ladies or whatever. This is disrespecting if you do not accept the handshake.
And rather than do the, forearm grab type of thing with you, he does as one does with a lady. No kiss, but he does give you a
Nope.
little bow.
I smell his stupid hand when he when he grabs it.
What are you doing?
Is it? Do I smell it from the armor?
Make a... The hell kind of a check? would
Is
that
his
be?
head still near me?
Yeah.
Can
I mean,
smell
he's
it?
like... Make a contested strength roll, please, because I'm pretty... Respect!
I'm gonna fail this.
I'm just gonna cross my arms over here like,
Oh, that's pretty good. What is it? Straight strength?
Straight strength.
21.
Wow.
He got a 7 because he rolled a 3. I think he was just so fucking shocked. He didn't know how to respond.
Oh.
So now go ahead and do a investigation check so you can to determine whether you can tell if it's the armor or Ash himself.
Oh, I was gonna sniff his hand and then his head because I thought it was still near. That's
okay.
what. Do I still have to roll? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Crit roll dice. It's a 1.
Could be the armor, could be Ash. You don't know.
Just
What are you doing? He just looks at you.
I take fidget out. I open to a blank page. Not sure. Can I do this mentally?
Yeah, you can talk to Fidget out loud or not.
Not sure if armor or undead. Check tomorrow with turn undead. So,
The book.
I'm just leaning over to Corke now. She's a little strange.
I am very strange. Difference.
Everything okay, or is there a reason you're manhandling Sir Snowy?
He smells like undead.
And she looks a little... She starts to bristle a bit. What?
It's fine.
Can somebody tell me if it is him or his armor?
You want us to walk up and sniff him like you just did?
It's the easiest way to do this.
Ignoring the conversation that's happening, I'm turning to Cora and going, "May I?" And referencing to the gun that misfired.
Okay. So while that's going on, Cora's like, you're familiar?
Somewhat.
Sure.
Oh dear.
Oh, and I'm just kind of like inspecting it. I knew a man in Corke that made these fascinating devices. And I'm going to make a really shitty check to see if I can fix it.
Okay.
What is that check?
We're gonna say...
I think tinkering's usually dexterity, isn't it?
I
Yep.
think so, yeah. So
So
do
just-
do
Just
a
like a
dex.
straight dex check?
Yeah.
Okay.
Check your dex. Meanwhile, while you're all harassing Ash, he looks very, very harassed and is
Not
growing
bad. That's
increasingly irritated.
18.
Hey! Alright, so you kind of tinker around with it and you manage to get it back in. It's still a little rough, but it's in working order.
I'm just
Well-
going to kind of look at Corke and go, do you realize just how absolutely invasive and rude you're being?
Yes. I just do not care.
Duly noted. I'm just going to Ash and a Paul check look like...
Zone of truth.
I
On
could probably
us.
look over to Cork and ask, how important is it to you to know this?
Extremely.
Ash turns and starts to walk off.
Zone of truth. Zone of truth. Zone of truth. We're gonna have a talk. We're gonna have a talk.
We're gonna have a family meeting, and we're gonna lay it all out.
Oh Lord.
His friend until she finds this out.
Okay. So
Yes. Charisma save.
you're just gonna zone of truth where he's walking to from.
It's a range of 60 feet.
Are you gonna tackle him? Because he's just gonna keep walking.
I go walk beside him.
Okay.
And I'll do that. And I take off his cloak, like angrily.
Okay. You
I'm.
go ahead.
Do you drop it on the ground or? When you take the cloak off, do you drop it on the ground or?
No, I just hold it. Because I don't know yet. I'm not sure yet if he's up
Okay.
there.
Okay. So you're just taking off the cloak and heading
Yeah.
up to follow him.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't get this. Alright. 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice.
Yeah, it's a location, so I assume
You would have to like stop him and
Yeah.
get him to talk.
If I
Yeah.
would. Alright. Rules lawyering. If I do it on myself and I am beside him.
Oh, you're trying to figure if you can make it mobile?
Yes.
Let me look that one up.
I mean, it
Well,
says
that's happening.
it's a point of your choosing, which is. I mean, if the point you choose is an object that can be moved, I guess. However, I am gonna actually put this to vote. What do you guys want to see or do?
I'm looking for the actual verbiage.
I think it's funnier if she's walking alongside
I
him with
think
the zone
it's
of truth.
hilarious.
So that's my vote.
And I would opt to fail my save.
Okay.
It says, let's see. You create magical zone that guards against deception in a 15-foot radius sphere centered on a point of your choice within range. Until the spell ends, a creature that enters the spell's area for the first time or starts its turn there must make a charisma saving throw. On a failed save, a creature can't speak a deliberate lie while within the spell's radius. You know whether each creature succeeds or fails on its saving throw.
I mean,
I
would say you could cast it on an object, probably not yourself.
On my
Like you could cast it on the cloak or your
Yeah.
armor or whatever.
Okay.
Something
yeah,
you're
I'll
carrying.
cast it on.
Cast it on the cloak. Here you go, Ash.
Just stop telling the truth all the time.
I am going to follow them while she's doing this,
Okay.
Cast it on my
and I am going to cast Friends on Corke.
Whoa!
I'm feeling
Whoa!
I'm gonna be you realize this.
What is even happening right now? Oh. Okay.
It's like charisma save?
Hold on, I just went to the wrong tab.
Anyways, me and Cor are having a lovely chat about
Okay.
firearms.
Yeah, while they're figuring this out,
I'm basically it just gives me advantage on charisma checks towards her, and I'm just going to kind of trail after saying, "You do realize you're making us to the point where he's only going to have hostility towards you, and he's not going to tell you anything you want to know." I'm trying to persuade her to back off.
If it is the undead, then it doesn't matter.
then I shall leave. If that will make you feel better.
I just want to know.
And if the answer is yes.
Wait, what? My volume.
And if the answer is yes.
I just want to know if you are undead.
And I just asked you. What if the
If
answer
it's
is yes?
I let you go for a day and then I kill you.
So I guess it can make a persuasion roll, huh?
You are the undead.
Not yet.
Then I
There's
give.
a-
I'll put the cloak back on.
Okay. With those two words, that cagey demeanor kind of dissipates a bit. And he just looks sad. Very
Can I give
broken.
him a hug?
Okay.
Well, how much taller is he? He's like,
He's like 5'11".
if I tiptoe, can I reach his ear?
Sure. Probably. Because
I
you're not
was-
super small, I don't think.
Yeah, I'm only like 6 inches shorter than him. So, I will whisper. I am not a stranger to being a victim of the undead. And it is my job as a cleric of the Raven Queen to help you.
He doesn't push you away so much as rather gently set you back at arm's length and then just steps back a few more paces.
And for funsies, I'm gonna try to do. Did I put it here? Oh shoot! Oh yes, I'm gonna try to do remove curse for funsies.
Okay. Go for it. Meanwhile, Cora
Yeah.
and Sah'Shad.
You
Yeah.
know.
Not bad. You worked with these
I-
before?
Picked up a few tricks. I've worked with people who've worked with them. That's about all I can say.
All right, Tinker. Almost as good as what I can do. And I worked my ass off to get that good.
Standing on the shoulders of giants, I assure you.
Yeah, me too. My dad was a lot better. A lot better.
Come from a family of tinkers.
Yeah. My grandpa, in fact, came here as a wishmaker, actually. Kind of failed. But you know how it happens when you fall in love and stuff happens.
Yes. More than you know.
Yeah. I don't know, I guess
So
where he came from, they had pretty good. They were known for it. Whitestone, I think?
Oh. Never
Something
heard
like
of it.
that.
Yeah. You said your village was around here.
Happy Tildore Day!
Yay!
I had to sneak it in.
So, out of character, I really desperately want to know how many names her grandfather had, but I wouldn't know to ask that.
Any-
I really
They
need to
did
know.
not end in Derolo.
Okay. Well, nothing that says it wasn't one of the daughters. Anyways,
It's Cassandra's kid.
possible. I just picture like one of Cash and Zara's kids marries one of the Derolo daughters, and it just like they finally link up, and it's adorable and great.
Does she have a shade of red?
See, now that it's done, we can have all the headcanons.
We can. It's beautiful.
Anyway,
Oh wait,
Uh,
spoilers for everybody in the chat.
Oh yeah. Well.
Too bad though.
it was last week. Ish.
Ish.
Whatever.
Eh.
Anyway.
I didn't participate. Don't blame me.
Right. I asked you said your village. You're the village.
Yeah. They came a while back and tore it to pieces. Killed my father and my sister. A few people
Oh,
got
did we
out.
lose Jess?
Oh no.
Oh, we
Uh,
lose everyone.
you're frozen.
Uh-oh. Chris,
Nope,
are you
you're
Just
back.
isn't. There you go.
Am I back?
Yay.
Okay.
Phew.
That was-
Internet.
Weird.
Internet.
You all froze and was like,
Internet. Okay. Anyway,
anyways, I heard her father died.
her
That's
father
where you
and
got
her
cut off.
sister,
Okay.
and there were a few people that survived. I sent them onwards to New Folk. I'm sticking around until I can catch all those bastards and kill them myself.
Fair enough. Would you like a hand?
Yeah, actually.
I think the strange one still knows where he is, so.
She's looks a little busy right now. And she's a little concerned, confused, not sure what's going on with that relationship over there. For a moment, it looked like Corke was gonna kill him. Now she's not sure.
Did they really? Everyone thinks I was gonna kill him. I'm sorry, you guys. That's not what was gonna happen.
That's why Arza was jumping in there, because he's going to try to persuade you to back off. That's why I did the friends thing, so he gets an advantage on the persuasion roll.
If remove curse doesn't work, I also try greater restoration.
Jesus, okay.
I'm a
Just
cleric.
really trying to make this relationship work.
No.
Okay. So
It's literally in the job description.
So what do these spells do? Remove curse is obvious.
Remove a curse. Oh, I can't do greater restoration because I don't have gold. Diamond dust worth at least 100 GP. Never mind.
You try casting remove curse. All you really get out of it, there is a sense that the power is trying to latch onto some sort of darkness, but it's elusive, shadowy. You can't.
There.
It's there, but you can't grab onto it and pull the curse free.
In my head. Fidget. Curse. Bullet points.
Got it. Maybe.
First, half undead. Must ask Raven Queen about semantics.
Got it.
How does this work? How to get rid of weird undeadness? Did we do this before? We didn't do this before.
No,
right?
this is weird.
This is weird. Okay.
While you're doing that, Ash is just kind of.
And what do I know?
He-
I want to trade.
He fairly well just looks still quite broken and tired. All the coldness and caginess, it's just kind of gone away, and he just looks weary. Age is weary.
I have Zone of Truth on myself working.
Okay.
Will he if I start walking back, does he come? No.
He'll follow back with
When I'm within hearing distance of everyone, I say, all I know about myself is I was a sacrifice. I do not know when I was born. I do not know why I was a sacrifice. I do not know why my mother doesn't want me, or only used me for that. And I don't know who my father is. And that the Raven Queen saved me and sent her Claritor to save me. They do not know I am here. They probably won't care since we go on missions for a very long time. And they probably will not care if I die. But that's fair. I already had a second chance. I guess. All fades, I guess.
So, there it is.
Mm-hmm. Can we say that I had a little bit more conversation with Cora before they got back?
Sure.
Yeah, basically, I just wanted to keep going the conversation of, though, we've just sort of arrived, I suppose you could say.
Oh.
We are heading to New Folk. We could use a guide.
Yeah, I know the way. So,
What do you say if we help you with this little problem? You show us the way back. Or show us the way to New Folk.
I know these woods better than anybody else. Patrolling them's been my job for years. I can show you out.
Then we have a deal.
And thanks for the help.
Oh, by the way, I've released
I
the
said.
friend spell.
Okay.
I mean, it would be useless at this point.
Yeah. It's like, oh, okay, they're good now.
I will note that the friends actually makes the person hostile. If you want to do that or not, that's up to you.
I don't care.
Because you know that I used magic on you.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, I feel like I saw you try
rude.
it. I feel like I tell Fidget to write down for Golden Genasi. Very willing to keep everything diplomatic. Good person. Oh, I'll also say while that Zone of Truth is running, I thought of it and then I slipped my mind. Wait. Oh my gosh. I'll think of it later.
Okay.
I said the stuff with the things.
And the junk.
Oh my gosh, I can't remember what I was gonna add to this. And it's not there. But I will say, and I am not sure if I am here to make a wish.
So you just
But I am sure I'm probably here to help you get there. As my queen is the queen of fate, I don't like toying with it.
We shall see.
That's not everybody. It's not just you, Ash. Just kidding.
He's dubious about this whole fate shit.
Well, I walk up to Corke. Seems I owe you an apology.
No. You are acting on instinct because of what happened to you. It is fair.
But I should know better. It's many years. Should know better.
What
I
happened?
apologize.
I will take it for your sake. But you should know you don't need to. None of you will need to apologize for anything. If it happens, it happens.
So we're all done trying to pounce and sniff each other.
I still know where he is, so I'll turn
Cool.
to Cora. If you want to.
Well, friends, I have found us a guide of sorts.
Do where?
New folk.
Yes. He says you all want to go to New Folk.
I figure we've been here for 3 days and almost died as many times. Could use a little help.
That
And
would be fine.
I figure getting some help from a band of Wishmakers is not a bad idea. Because I can't imagine you're anything else if you're new around here.
I
She's
guess we do
smart.
kind of stand out.
Yeah, no offense, but you are unlike anything I've ever seen before in my life.
You mean the cat, right?
No, you.
Oh, we have some of them in our world. But different
Is that paint? Or are you really
No.
golden?
This is me. Utterly me.
Wow.
Oh my god, Corey, you can't just ask someone if that's paint.
I mean, Xellos actually does just burst out laughing.
Like, that is the very first time someone has actually asked me something like that, I have to say.
I'm sorry, I've never met someone that looks like you before.
Well, Genasi do tend to be rather unique to each one, so.
Genasi? I've heard of it.
Well, now you can say you've met one.
Well, that's cool.
You are a lot nicer about asking if it is paint in this world.
Okay.
No, I mean like Arzalan. To Arzalan.
Oh.
Like,
Let's just say some people had to guide.
Well, my mother used to people being bewildered by me, we'll say. At least she didn't try to kill me, so I'm thankful for that.
No. I mean, you guys were obviously helping me out a bit. So,
That was very confusing.
look, it's still the dead of night. We might want to get some shelter before more of those bastards comes around. Redford's torn to shit, but the houses are still there. If you need a place to stay, there's plenty of space.
Probably more defensible than that tower.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Could go with a real roof.
Beds and all, the tavern's still there. Food's not exactly stocked, but I've got a bit.
I think one of us has bread at the very least.
Especially in the mornings.
Well, great. You'll have access to a stove. You can make whatever you want. Follow me.
Forward ho.
All right. She tips her hood back over her head, and you follow the red cloak.
I'll go ahead and cover
Sah'Shad
back up.
also puts up his red cloak just to be twinsies for the night.
I don't know what color my cloak is, but I'm just trying not to litter through the forest here. So
I guess I have Ash's cloak now, which
You
is
do.
great. I have to draw everything again.
Wardrobe change!
you can always give it back.
When he's undead, I'll do that. It is a sign of friendship.
Ash has no cloak now. He'll get a new one later, probably.
Does he look cold?
No.
Does he look? Well, if I try to give it back to him, can I ask? Will you be insulted if I give this back? I'm not giving it back because I don't want it. I feel like you might need it.
It's fine. If you want to keep it, keep it.
It's freezing. I am freezing.
As you huddle it back around, he...
Visibly shivering as I walk beside him.
You think maybe you see a little bit of a hint of a smile?
It's okay. I'll ask the queen tomorrow. Or later, actually.
Keep it as long as
Somebody's-
you need it.
Somebody will have had some answers.
He walks along with the rest of the group, more or less trailing behind.
I give him bread. I don't know.
Sorry, I just need a shirt now that just says I give him bread.
I give him bread. As you do, he does take it, although after looking at it a moment, he offers it back to you. Any food or drink that touches my mouth tastes of ash. I can't eat,
That's awkward.
but thank you for the thought.
Oops. Walks to Corke.
Congratulations, more. Stab a few more in, Corke. It's fine.
See, that time she didn't know. That time it wasn't on purpose. Goes to Cora, pulls out my axe.
Hi.
You have one very nice axe.
Thanks. I'm a warden, so chopping wood, that's the thing I do. Also chopping animals and monsters.
Very cool. Have you named anything?
No?
This is Piat.
Okay.
It does mean it means fight.
I'm just back here kind of tugging my cowl down a little bit longer so they can't see me snickering.
Cora's just like, Alright.
Is it still covered in blood?
Yeah. I mean, you didn't take time to clean it, did you?
Oh no, not mine.
Oh.
I didn't.
Oh.
Hers.
Oh. A little bit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how bloody is Ash after having like 3 werewolves cut in half in front of him?
I mean, he probably looks like a Dragon Age character post-battle if you have that shit turned on, so he's a bit splattered.
I'm just kind of looking back and prestidigitating.
Amazing. Well, she's...
Thank you.
So yeah, that was... We don't need to be attracting actual scavengers.
How long do those things stay dead?
The wolves?
Yes.
They stay dead. Last I checked. Why?
Don't know. Your world might have new rules. It's best to check.
We don't have undead in the Edgewood.
Good. Very good.
You'd have to go way, way more north for that.
Then what about that rather unsettling door?
Door?
We came across a door covered with murals of undead things, I suppose they would call it. It upset quite a few of us.
You found your way in there, huh? Wouldn't
Found
go
our
back.
way in? Well, we didn't exactly intend to. Though I'm kind of eyeing Xellos at the point. Since he was one turning on wanting to go in.
She follows your gaze to Xellos. Let me guess. Curious?
He wasn't in the cave with us.
Oh. Yeah, you're better off not going back there ever.
Xellos, fair warning. If you try, I will use whole person on you.
I just kind of sticker to myself and just casually just turn away.
I'm trying to decide if you guys are all friends or not, and I can't tell.
We don't know.
We don't know either.
We've just met, and I don't think any of us are from the same place.
Sounds about right, based on things my grandpa's told me. Bunch of different folks. Heck, I think one of the guys that was with him tried to shank him within their first 5 minutes of meeting.
Well, we've done slightly better than that. We've only had a pounce and sniff session.
Like, okay.
To put your mind at ease, you were witness to that one, so don't
He
worry
tried
about
to
it.
kill me.
Got it. Okay.
Not really did not kill me, but
Okay. Right. So, Redford, we go this way. We will come across the creek and we will follow it all the way through. And we'll be there. Should only be about an hour. It's not far from here.
how do you spell her name?
Cora?
Yeah.
C-O-R-A.
Okay, thank you.
So, given the lateness of the hour, we will say you all make your journey toward the village of Redford, or rather its ruins. And that is where we will close tonight's session.
I'm gonna GG tomorrow morning. Today morning.
Today morning. Yeah, it's super late for you.
Yeah.
Sorry that ran so long, you guys, but that was a fight and things then
Things
spun out of
happened.
control.
That's what it was.
Good job on that lightning, Xellos.
I'm just picturing Xellos just flying up there, just like hurling stuff down, and things are exploding, and you're shooting out the side, and it's all.
Just like
It's been a
Now I
while
have to
since
put
I've had
backstory.
concern myself with friendly fire. It's
I-
not something I factor in as much.
I mean, now I can work out his backstory info. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Or rather, I can actually share it somewhat. You still don't-
great.
There's so much you still don't know.
No, really?
Lissi, you're slowly chipping away at getting Sah'Shad's, but it's gonna be a bit. You gotta work
I
for
heard a
it.
little bit for Sah'Shad. I heard a little bit. You were gonna have a zone of truth like hangout.
Corke's gonna volunteer to build the campfire next, and she's gonna cast Zone of Truth while
I
everyone's
actually
away.
Oh.
hurt myself. I had -1 dex. It's gonna happen.
Oh man.
Oh,
She cannot be
beautiful.
near fire. Did you not see everything
Yeah.
on her body? Yeah, if Cora wasn't there, we would have I would have tried to do a Zone of Truth session.
Hmm.
But she's fair. She trades her own first. Because she doesn't remember half of her life.
So it's easy. Can't tell what you don't know. All right.
All right.
And
well,
you know everything there is to know.
So that was like a double session. I think.
It's too bad.
almost
We're still
4 hours on the dot for my recording.
Yeah. So good job, guys.
Still next weekend.
I mean, we sort of planned on doing that, but
I'm game if Jess
Okay.
can
Works for me.
prep.
I have the content. I just need to do the writing. So yeah, we can do that.
Okay.
I'm down.
I was like, did you have time? I am
Well,
concerned.
I mean, technically, like this could have been 2 sessions, but we basically did it in 1. So we're just making up for lost time. It's fine.
See, when you could give us a sentence and we'll derail it for 3 hours.
I think we pretty much already did that.
That's
so-
why we have the power to do that. So it's
Well,
okay.
The
Well,
ash.
considering
the
I
ash
kind
reveal
of
was
went
a
in-
Surprise.
Yeah, I was like,
Considering I kind of
was
went
like-
into this fight waiting, expecting to wake up in the morning, and it's still the middle of the night.
I didn't cast anything yesterday, so I'm still really, really good.
You guys also have not gotten any sleep, so
Yeah,
I burned a lot this one.
I burned a few outside of battle. It's hilarious. I was like,
go ahead and assume a long rest because
we're gonna be safe.
yeah, we're gonna just say you guys make the trip to Redford and you go hunker down there and you get a good night's sleep finally.
For hilariousness, can I put glyphs around the edge of the town? Well, not the edge of the town, but like the way we entered.
Yeah.
All right, the same kind, and
Okay.
I mark them for us. I
Okay.
tell you where they are.
Okay.
Fidget draws them.
Look for these.
Yeah, in here.
It's like we're just gonna be leaving behind just like a trail of
There's
minefields
just a lot.
throughout the entire forest.
It's like
I-
red
I'm
Some little
shrubs.
squirrel's gonna come across one of them in like 3 weeks and just
And then we'll pass by the tower and we'll have meat for the journey.
Sure.
No, I'm gonna dispel that one by the
Okay.
tower.
Okay.
We don't need it anymore. don't
well,
wanna
I
be-
tried to be useful with my wild shape, and it didn't happen.
You did shrug off a lot of potential werewolfness.
I did, which wow, that
I was just imagining the whole time, like, it's literally wolves going hunting on an elk.
Yeah.
Elk.
Yeah. All
Alrighty,
right.
call it there then.
I think we are done for the evening. Thank you everyone for sticking with us for this rather late running session. If you had fun, please like, share, subscribe, do all the things. And yeah, if we can get to 100 YouTube subscribers so we can get ourselves a custom URL, that'd be fantastic. So
There
share
are 10 people watching.
share
I
with
don't
everyone.
know why.
Share with
Hello.
everyone you know. But hi, everybody.
And the VOD will be going up on the YouTube channel, which has been linked in the chat a couple times. So you can go do that and watch that and catch up and share and do all the things. And we would be very much appreciative
Yes.
because that helps us grow and then we can do more stuff.
Yeah.
We might have t-shirts that say, I give them bread.
Yes. We might have a lot of different things
We
eventually.
might have t-shirts in general, actually.
Yeah. We do have our new logo up there.
Yay!
I finally made it. It's real.
I don't know how to point. Whatever.
So,
Um,
yeah, just point up-ish. All right. Thank you, everyone. Sleep tight. Have a safe night. Lovely weekend, and we'll see you next week. Roughly the same time. We will post it on the Twitters, so keep an eye on the Twitter account.
Be careful what you wish for.
Indeed.
What?
Bye.
Why would you pick me over Chris? Chris is awesome.
That's my old DM.
Oh.
He's just being a dick. But I don't disagree, so...
Wow.
No.
And because I was silent while I worked on some quick things there. Thanks for watching, folks. I wasn't ignoring you. Sort of.
Bye, lovelies. We'll see you again next time.
Good night.